Okay, we live, guys. Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. We live right here. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We live right here watching, of course, the Bengals and the Ravens, like that. So we get the Bengals and the Ravens, of course. We hate watching a little bit. Now, I wish both teams could lose, but since both teams can't lose, we need the Ravens to lose this game right here. I don't know if the Bengals can pull it off, but we'll see. They can pull it off right there. You know, Joe Burrow coming back. He was practicing and stuff, so we'll see how Joe Burrow looks, coming back into play. Because he's just playing for dignity right now, really, because there's no way they can make the playoffs unless some miracle. They would need all the teams in front of them to lose like 4 straight or something. There's be something crazy to happen. So not only the playoffs probably most likely, but he's just playing, I guess, just to come back to give him a little hope. You know, they're still technically in it. Give him a little hope, a little bit. So we'll see what's going to happen. Of course, it's going to be an interesting one. I do have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on my fantasy teams. Now I can still go crazy. I can still ball out, but I need the Bengals to win. So y'all can go out there, put up 25 fantasy points apiece. But I need to be a shootout game or something crazy and have the Bengals come out with the victory. Hopefully. We'll see. It is the Bengals, though. Can't rely on them too much. It is the Bengals. Can't rely on the Bengals that much. So we'll see. Watching it on the monitor as well, my game monitor. Let's see. So Joe Burrow, opportunity to go out there. He done it before. We'll see if he still got enough juice left to get it done. His first game back. I picked him up in fantasy too, just in case. Because I think you'll have a good matchup. First week of playoffs. So I might play him, see how you look. On Bengals, I need the Bengals to go out there and make something happen. Let's see. Okay. Joe Burrow under center for his first snap since about week 3, I think, right? Or week 2. Play action. Joe Burrow keeps it, tosses it. Oh, T. Higgins is injured. Oh, I know he's out. Okay, T. Higgins is injured. Okay. So it's another receiver in playing like that. So we'll see. Okay, 2nd and 2. Joe Burrow dropping back, tosses it to Chase Brown. He breaks a tackle enough to get the first, I think. He got the first. He got enough for the first down. Now, Hamilton play everywhere. He's very good. He played in the box. He played in the slot. He played on the outside. He played a corner. He played safety. They use him everywhere. He's a very versatile defensive back. Good player, too. Chase Brown again. Okay, they're showing some of the defense for the Ravens. Like I starts, he's a good player too. Kyle Hamilton, of course, like I mentioned, Nate Wiggins and stuff. A lot of good DBs. 2nd and 3. With motion, a play action. Burrow gonna drop back, toss it to his tight end. Another first down. Nice. Can't believe I'm rooting for the Bengals, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I need the Bengals to win and Steelers to win. It gives us a little more, lead, of course. A solid little lead in the division. We'll be up the game again. If we play them next week, if we handle business, they'd be real good. Imagine that'd be the ideal situation. You'd be like, oh, you'd be 8-5, and you drop them down to 6-7. First and 10. A toss to Chase Brown, and he gets tackled down. Nice tackle. Malachi Starks, the safety out of Georgia. The big-time tackle. With a flag on the play. What is it? In the last game, too, my game picks, I picked the Cowboys to win. I told you guys, a few weeks ago, I said the Cowboys got to find a way to win their next 3 out of 4 games. I said they don't beat the Raiders, but you got to find a way to beat either the Chiefs, Eagles, or Lions. Win 2 of those, and you still keep your hopes alive. They won both so far, and they won against the Lions. Then they be sitting at 7-5-1, and after that, you got the Giants again, you got the Commanders again, and then you're looking real good. Like the Cowboys have a big time chance to finish up there. The defense is finally playing solid enough. So the defense is playing solid enough, holding teams to around that 20-ish points, and they're holding teams down a little bit. So their offense they have, they're gonna be good like that. They finally got a solid defense. If I can get pressure in, a first down, there's Jamar Chase. I'm close to the first down. I think they're close enough. It's like a bad spot, but these are 2 yards short of the first down. You play that far off of Jamar Chase. That's easy every time. We'll cut inside. Slant inside, catches it. Be close enough for the first. Second and 1. A halfback draw up the middle. Another first down. The Bengals offense, I think both teams going to be like that. They're going to be moving the ball pretty easily. Both teams, the Ravens defense is better than the Bengals defense, of course. But they still have a lot of ups and downs. Kind of like the Steelers defense, too. They have moments where they look super elite. Then they have moments where you're like, what is going on? Because they went out there and got some big-time players in their secondary, too. The big-time guys they brought in, of course, over the past few years, have a top-tier defense. Same thing we did, of course, the Steelers. But inconsistencies like that. Both teams. We're going to see who stays most consistent, though, to get themselves in the playoffs. I feel like there's only going to be one team to make the playoffs out of this division. It might be 2 if you're lucky, but it might be just one team make the playoffs. So you're going to have to win that division. Burrow going high, and it's incomplete. Looking for Tinsel again. Incomplete, going high. Second and 10 now. There's no T. Higgins tonight, so we'll see if they find a way to implement some stuff in. Second and 10. A handoff to Chase Brown. He cuts up for a few yards. It'll be third down. Probably third and 7 or something. He only got 3 yards from that run. 3rd and 7. Yeah, 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 right now. Okay, let's see what Joe Burrow them have. Like, come on, I need y'all to win. Now I need Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry to still do their thing, go crazy a little bit, but I need the Bengals to still win. 3rd and 7. You're going to empty set. You guys, Samaje P. Ryan motioning back in. Probably calling the audible for the pass rush because look, they send some blitz. They send the blitz in. Some pressure in. Jamar Chase drops the ball. Incomplete. That's up for a field goal. So for a field goal right there. It looked kind of like organizing that drive right on the end of that drive. The drive was good, but to that last part right there, they kind of rushed the play a little bit. The play clock was running down, and things got messed up. Even if he caught it, I don't know if he would have got free because there's some good amount of Ravens over there. So, you got set for the field goal. Just take the points. Take a lead. Make it 3-0. Evan McPherson. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Bengals lead 3-0 to the Ravens. We'll see what the Ravens have in store for us. Let's do my fantasy team actually, because I had David Montgomery starting this week. He did pretty solid. He had like 10 or 11 points for me. I think 11. points for me. He scored a touchdown too early in the game against the for the Lions. Yeah, he gave me 10 points. Yeah, not too bad. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson on my team too as well. I just need they can give me about they can go crazy, but just don't win the game. You can go crazy, just don't win. and you need them to lose. So the Ravens. So you got Lamar, I got Derrick Henry. I believe that's everybody else. Yeah, because everybody else was on Sunday, I think. And Steelers defense, I would start them against the Bills because I think the Steelers defense is gonna go. I thought this would be a game they'd show up and actually go crazy, but I don't know. I could do Colts versus Texans. Cause I don't see if Stroud is able to play or not, but the Colts defense should be good. We'll see. We'll see how things gonna go. It's 49 degrees outside. 40 degrees. Man, temperature dropped fast. Okay, yeah. We'll see how things go. Right now, I'm the 4th seed in fantasy in my one league. In the other league, I'm in the 2nd seed. In the other league, I think I'm like 7th or something. I gotta see. That's the they had the ESPN one. That's the other one. But yeah, so far, Joe Burrow was moving pretty well like that. They had him going to center a few times like that. Some play action, some bootlegs, some rolling out and stuff as well. His foot looked pretty good. Some passes that tied in and stuff as well like that. So he looked pretty good like that. So we'll see how things go. The Bengals technically are still in it. They would have to win out, and they would have to hope that one of the teams in front of them. They'll need the Jaguars. They'll need the Jaguars. They'll need the they need the Jaguars, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Steelers, the Dolphins. Dolphins could probably lose. Of course, you don't want to get behind them. But you need the Ravens. You need all those teams to like lose like 4 of their next 6 games like that. You need to lose like 4 of the next 6, which might not be possible, which might not probably happen in a sense like that. The teams might lose maybe 1 or 2, but losing 4, it'd be kind of difficult. So technically they're still in it, but it's like they're really kind of out of it. In week 13 right now, I'm 7-5. So yeah, I'm 7-5 in all my leagues. Both of my leagues except for one. The other one I'm like 10-2, I think. I'm doing very good in that one. Okay, Baltimore, Keith Mitchell running the back. And here comes Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry for the first time tonight. See how they go out there and do things. Lamar Jackson, play action, and he got a guy open in the middle of the field for first down on the first play. Trying to open the pass game up a little bit. They weren't the alternate little Raven uniforms. I didn't pay attention to what they had on. He was wide open right there in that play. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think both teams gonna put some points up. Derrick Henry, he bounces off one guy, only gets about a yard or 2 on that play. Lamar been playing. They've been winning games. 16 touchdowns, total touchdowns, only 4 turnovers, 109 yards passing game, 30 yards rushing per game as well. But he hasn't been moving the way he once did. You can tell he's healthy enough to play, but I don't know if he's fully healthy. It was a hamstring injury. Lamar Jackson is 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it to Isaiah Likely. Well, I like Likely a lot. No pun intended, but he's a good tight end. Very athletic. Good tight end. I feel like he's going to have a breakout year probably next season. He's been having some glimpses. Of course, you see like him go out there and play well. But I think he's going to be like a breakout, like Pro Bowl like year. Probably next season when they put him in a even bigger role. First down, Derrick Henry, right up the middle. First and 10. They hit one in motion. Well, actually, I'm going to just see that's somebody else. One in motion. First and 10, an empty set. Lamar Jackson dropping back. He's going to hold the ball for a little while, and then he's going to decide to toss it down the field, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. Broken up. Lamar rolling out, extending the play. Initially he had good pass of the jump ball up, kind of like a little over the top pass to Zay Flowers, and I could have threw that one to Zay Likely on the other side because he's been a bigger target and get up there and get that. Zay Flowers going in motion now. Lays press coverage on the outside. Yep. Lamar Jackson is going to scramble, and he's going to run and get enough for the first down and slide down. Lamar's scrambling. I feel like he's good enough to play, but I feel like he's saying 100, but I think he might not be 100%. But he's still good enough to go out there and be healthy enough to play. But still at 80%, he's still better than most of the quarterbacks in the league, of course. Derrick Henry, he got through all those tackles like that. Oh my God! Touchdown, the Ravens. They ran a pitch play to the outside, and you'd think the way everything got crowded, he would get stopped, but he still found a way to get through all those tackles and still score a touchdown. Touchdown Ravens. That's crazy. That's a crazy play right there. I'll take the fancy points, of course, because I need those fancy points. Touchdown, Derrick Henry, but I need the goddamn Bengals to lock in. You have to get a stop eventually, because I need y'all to win. Look at that, though. Derrick Henry is breaking through. You think with everybody bunched up, they'd be able to touch him. Nobody touched him. He's let him run right through. He's let him run right down the middle. I mean, through all the tackles, and the last person touched him. But one tackle is not going to bring down Derrick Henry. So there was already a touchdown waiting to happen. 116 rushing touchdowns in his career. Derrick Henry. King Henry. Let's see if the Bengals can respond. Let's see if the Bengals can respond. Need some water. I'll be right back. I'll walk down this long hallway. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I need to see if the Bengals can score. The Bengals score a touchdown. Get a touchdown, get some things going. One thing that scared me about this game is the Bengals defense. I'm hoping I hope they find a way to at least get one stop or one turnover to kind of get things going. Maybe like a fumble. from a receiver or something. But that drive right there, the Ravens moved the ball pretty easily on that drive. A lot of space open. The Bengals did move the ball pretty easily against the Ravens as well, but they messed up at the end. And they make sure they capitalize on those plays and get touchdowns instead of field goals like that. One thing I do like though, the Bengals are playing with nothing to lose like that. They're playing with everything nothing to lose or nothing to gain really. Not supposed to say everything to gain, but nothing to gain really. So they're playing basically free. So we'll see what happens. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Shout out to 6. Okay, we got kickoff. It's a little lower. Oh, he muffed it. Okay, he kind of caught it like it was a punt. That's why. That's why he recovered it. 1st and 10 now. Joe Burrow rolling out there again. The custom orthotic. I'm sold. So he put the sole thing back on his own toe. Okay. It's 1st and 10. Joe Burrow under center. I feel like Joe Burrow is going to win a Super Bowl one day, but it will not be with the Bengals. Burrow is sacked. Marlon Humphrey with the blitz. It's in the corner blitz on the edge. No one accounted for him. He got there. Burrow couldn't break the tackle. He got sacked. I feel like Burrow won a Super Bowl, but it won't be with the Bengals. They'll be somewhere else. I think eventually you're going to have a moment where, like, maybe in the next 2-3 years, I don't know when it happens, but you'll have a moment where Burrow decides to, like, test free agency out and leave and go somewhere else. I don't think he'll ask for a trade or anything, but I think he'll definitely leave and go somewhere else. I don't know where it'll be. Maybe the Cardinals or something. Maybe the Steelers. You never know. We'll take Burrow. Looking for Jamar Chase, overthrown a little bit on that play, but I think he'll probably go somewhere else. The Saints, you know. He did win championship with LSU. Maybe go back there. You never know. So I think he'll probably be somewhere else to win a Super Bowl, but I don't think he'll win the Super Bowl with the Bengals. Because the organization don't know how to build a team fully like that, a sustainable team. It's 3rd and 17 now, so luckily it's going to be a conservative chunk play unless they find a way to get 17 yards. Baltimore called timeout. I'm talking Baltimore called timeout on 3rd and 17. It's 3rd and 17. I don't know what type of play they have for 3rd and 17. You don't usually have too many plays on your play sheet for 3rd and 17. So you might have something, maybe a chunk in the middle, that you get enough yards, and it's close enough, you might go for it. Like, I get 15 yards. It's 4th and 2. I might go for it. But it depends. They're letting you have the underneath stuff. It looks like it. So we'll see if we can try to get something going. 3rd and 17. Burrow dropping back. Take a check down. Yeah, you're going to take a check down. And you're going to be about 10 yards probably short. Got to punt the ball. Taking that sack early. Get hurt. It's 4th and 8, yeah. It's short. It's 11 yards short. Yeah, the Bengals will have to get a stop here. If the Ravens score here, I wouldn't say it's over, but well, the Bengals defense is not built to stand that. And the Bengals offense have been, pretty good this season. The past few weeks haven't been too good though. They only scored 12 points versus the Steelers. They only scored. They lost to the Patriots. It was 20. It was 20 something like that. I think they had like 20 something. It was something that happened. But they haven't been playing too good offensively the past few weeks. So we'll see if they can find a way to, bounce back and things. But I think they need to do something. I need a victory. Down with the clown. Down with the clown. Hey, you need to watch what's name too. You need to watch Stranger Things. You need to watch the 4 episodes of that. And then on Sunday, after the games and stuff, watch Welcome to Derry. I think episode 6. Shout out 6 again. So we'll see what happens there. I'm gonna do a review on Welcome to Derry. Once it concludes, we'll do a review on that on the New Genesis channel. Kind of different. Daredevil and Daredevil did each episode, and Dexter did each episode as well too. Welcome to Derry, I forgot to do the other episodes. I was just watching it. So I'm gonna do a review as a full thing, and like talk about everything that happened and stuff as well. You know, breaking down some of my favorite moments and all type of cool stuff, and try to keep some things, you know, mixed up on the Genesis. Like that. Genesis is kind of like a review, reaction channel. They kind of mix both together. It's like a review, reaction, but also supposed to be like us doing like challenges and all type of stuff. But eventually we want to get it where New Genesis is separate. You know, it's like it's separate. Like we have one New Genesis B. We had the challenges and all the group videos. We're doing like basketball. We're doing board game challenges, guessing games, and Jeopardy. All type of games we play on there. And then we have the In the Zone podcast, the podcast we have on our channel, New Genesis. We have that be where we do the reviews and reactions and talk about our favorite things and movies and shows, kind of like that. But since it's all together right now, and music as well, since it's all together, it'll be together right here until we kind of get to that level to separate. Kind of like I did with the Arson BB. I separated to DB Production once it reached 1,000 subscribers, and we almost at 50 subscribers right now. It started in June. Like that, been a few months, of course. So we keep it going and building it up. See how things kind of go like that, and then we try to, you know, make things, you know, maximize things a little bit. So we'll see if we can kind of get things going with that way. But that's some things in the works. That's some things in the works. It's gonna take time, of course. Take time to build stuff up, build things up, of course. You know, chase your goals and your dreams. You gotta stay with it. We got on the Ravens. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson under center. He's calling an audible or some type of alert, maybe. Sensing the blitz or pressure coming in. He's sending a little pressure in from the safety. And Derrick Henry is stuffed. He loses almost half a yard on that play. The Bengals is ready for that. And they need to get a stop here. Or there's a 3 and out or something. They need to get a stop here to have to keep themselves in it a little bit. Because you can't go down 14-3. Just with the defense you have. It's showing Derrick Henry. He's 11th all time. By the pass Tony Dorsett a little bit. He needs about a few hundred more yards to pass him. But Derrick Henry is playing very good. About to enter the top 10 rushing yards of all time like that. He's already up there in touchdowns as well. So he's playing phenomenal. Lamar Jackson throws a bullet to Zay Flowers, but only gets about a yard in that play. So it should be about 3rd and 9. Okay. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Lamar Jackson and shotgun. Got Mark Andrews coming over to the slot. The clock going down. Lamar Jackson in the pocket, and he's trying to avoid a sack, and he fumbles. And the Bengals recover. And that's the play you need right there. Now, I'm mad at Lamar Jackson fumble. I was hoping somebody else fumble. I have him on my fantasy team, but it is what it is. That's what you need right there. A big-time play right there. Lamar Jackson trying to scramble, and you never see, of course, the blind side. Because Lamar looking this way, looking left, and then the blind side, you're coming in with the pressure, and he's trying to escape, step up in the pocket, and by the time you spin, try to make something happen, he's trying to switch the ball. So try to switch it to different hands, should have took the sack. Try to switch it with another hand, and it got tipped up in the air, and another fumble like that. Lamar Jackson's 7th turnover since week 12 as well. They've been winning games, but he hasn't turned the ball over a little bit more past few weeks. This is his return. Not week 12. I mean he's returned week 9, I think. Yeah, turned the ball over a little bit. It's 1st and goal now. throw a quick little pass as they complete. Second and goal. They have to score here. The Bengals got to score. The Bengals get stuff. It's only a field goal. It's going to be a little disappointing and be like, you get that big opportunity right there and you only get a field goal. Like, come on. You got to score. Second and goal. So my JP run up the middle, and he's short. It's third and goal now. You don't have to do. You might have to do that again. The runner with Chase Brown. personnel. 23 personnel. Fake the dive at the middle for the P Ryan and pitch it to the outside to Chase Brown to see what happens. I don't know. You gotta do something. We got Chase Brown going to the slot. Burrow holding it. Joe Burrow trying to find the guy and it's incomplete. Are they going to kick a field goal or are they going for it? You might have to go for it because you get a big turnover. You get right here, great field position. You got to capitalize off that. They're making it more complex than what they would have to be. I would have just ran the ball. Again, like that, right at the middle. Or to the outside. You can do a fake at the middle, pitch to the outside. So now they're on 4th and goal now. They're going empty. Hoping to find something. It's probably just a run it at the back time. But I'm running now. You have to throw it, pass it now. Oh, he jumped. Incomplete. It was actually a false start by the guard. The left tackle jumped very early. I think every tackle jumped early. And the Bengals get shut out right there. Going for it on 4th down and just don't get in. This is why they're 3-8. This is why they're 3-8. They're making it harder than what they need to be. At time, because the first place they're gonna run. And they went for a pass, like that quick throw, kind of catch them off guard a little bit, trying to go fast, and they miss something. And then after that, you try to run the ball again, and then you try to pass it, and you try to pass it again. You should just ran it. You got closer when you ran it, got 1 yard. Should have ran the ball again, like that, so you can get close as possible. See what happens. So yeah, so Bengals Lamar Jackson fumbled, but they ain't giving no points on that play. The defense held up like that, and the Bengals didn't get anything. Went 3 and out at the goal line. So that's the Bengals for you. This is why they're 3-8. This thing right here keeps shaking. That's why. Just touching this. Wait. It's why they're 3-8. It's why they're 3-8. So we'll see. Let's see if the Bengals defense can get another stop. I'm pretty sure that Derrick Henry about to have a first down run on the first play. The defense is not. I feel like they overload certain spots, but they can't seem to shed tackles. Shed blocks to get through and make tackles. When you watch the Bengals defense, there's always a lot of things like they'll have the right formation, but it's like the execution of the play is not there. They're always missing tackles or not getting past the block, or just like they'll be there, they'll be somewhere, and they'll mess something up. So it's been like, I don't know, it's been very bad, the defense. I feel like it's a mixture of the personnel and the scheme a little bit. EA Sports. EA Sports. It's in the game. or it's to the game. A talking turkey puppet? The heck? Derrick Henry gets nothing on that play. Second down. Bengals defense making get another stop right here, but that right there was a missed opportunity. They missed a big time opportunity. Big time opportunity right there. I'm like, you get the turnover and then you mess it up. What's up, Byron? Happy Thanksgiving. You see, that was pathetic. Yeah, that was pathetic. I'm like, they get a big time opportunity right there after the little strip from Lamar. Then they mess it up. I need the Bengals to win this game, but I don't think they're gonna win. So they messing some stuff up. They should just ran the ball really, trying to get pass happy. That might be I don't think I'll call PI at first. He got there a little early, but I think it's clean. It's 3rd and 10 right now. But that was bad right there. Like you get the big opportunity to turn the tide to the game. You score a touchdown, and get 10-7, momentum going, but they messed that up right there. So it's 3rd and 10. I thought this game would be a shootout, but I don't know. Still have a lot of time left, so you never know. It's 3rd and 10. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Oh, he overshot him. They're going to say Flowers overthrew him, and now it's 4th down. So defense, this is crazy. The Bengals defense actually got 2 stops for them. They got the fumble, of course, and then they got the 3 and out again. We've seen the Bengals offense score. That's the thing. They got a few stops. It says in me, but Lamar doesn't look anywhere near what he used to. Now I think yeah, I see it too. Cause I talked about that earlier in the video, earlier in the stream. Cause I like Lamar. I said Lamar is healthy enough to play, but he's not 100% healthy. As you can see, I feel like he's not moving away, or his foot not planting like he used to plant. You see him in the first early weeks, last year as well when he was healthy. Like that, he's playing the ball, he's throwing like different angles and stuff. I feel like his hamstring is healthy enough for him to go out there and play, but it's not healthy enough for him to like do what he used to do. I think he might be 80%. That's why, like you see some of the games like last week, it's the Jets. He didn't play too good, he didn't pass too good, and you look at the game, of course, against the it was a Jets one, and there was a game against the it was somebody they played before that. He looked too good as well. Threw some interceptions in that game. They still found a way to win. But it was like he been a little shaky like that. Ooh, they almost got a block. $40-yard punt. He might run this back. He ran back before. Never mind, he stopped. Gave himself up. But yeah, Lamar, he's healthy enough to play, but you can tell he's not moving the same way. Because the old Lamar would have got past that strip sack that happened. We got stripped. He got past that. He would have burnt past and got up in the pocket and got extra yards to find somebody. And then also that throw right there on the side, he's stepping up right there, put the foot, and he would have dropped in the bucket to Zay Flowers. But he's not moving the same way. That's why he hasn't been scrambling too much. You see his rushing yards have been lower, and his out the pocket passing plays have been lower too as well. We've seen one today. He got the pocket a little bit, but he hasn't really been doing a lot of that. And playing the AFC North, cold in Baltimore, cold in Pittsburgh. You play the Bengals. You gotta play the Steelers as well. You gotta play the Patriots. You gotta go to the cold. So the cold not gonna help your joints like that, especially the hamstring injury. So yeah, he's not 100%, but he's still good enough to help them win those 5 straight games. But just I feel like you get pressure in, they turn the ball over, get amount of times a good team, then you can definitely get them. He said Burrow can't run either. He's not 100%. Yeah, I'm surprised Burrow is playing right now. To be honest, I know the Bengals are technically still in it, but really they out of it. They need the Steelers, the Ravens, the Chargers, the Jaguars, a lot of those teams, the Bills to lose, and Chiefs to lose like 3 or 4 games like that in the next 6, which is not going to happen, of course. So they're technically out of it. So I'm surprised that Joe Burrow is even out there playing. I guess he's just playing for pride and dignity or something, because I don't know. I don't know he's out there playing. Because he keeps switching his shoe off the field, taking up the field like that. And he's moving a little bit, but you can tell that he's not moving like he's Joe Burrow. It's like he's having a max protection out there. You can see a tight end back there with him. or they had a tight end and fullback out there with them, or a running back there with them. They went empty one set in the goal line. He kind of scrambled a little bit, but I think the old Joe Burrow would have ran that in, took his head, ran it in, and got in there. But that toe, I don't know. And now it's another third down too. Another third down. What's up, Jer? He said the Bengals bungling it up. Yeah, the Bengals, the Bengals. They had an opportunity right there to goal line. I'm like, turn around down. I'm like, come on, man. And now they call a false start. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 11. I'm like, man. The offense was crazy. The offense was scoring a lot of points. But ever since that, I'm trying to see what game they kind of broke them. I know, like the game before we played them. Like they've been scoring a lot of points at first, but then now it's like that's stagnant a little bit. They scored 12 points against the Steelers. The Patriots, they started off 10-0, then they blew the lead and lost to the Patriots last week, and then now today, they're not playing too good. If I don't let the clock run out, go second quarter. Yes, 3rd and 11. The second quarter now. We'll see if the Bengals can get it done. I need Lamar to at least score, get some points for me like that for fantasy. But just lose the game. Please. Derrick Henry got me a touchdown already. That was a nice play that he had. But I know what's going on with the Bengals. Well, I know what's going on with the Bengals. It's the Bengals, that's why. But I don't know how their offense is looking a little shaky. I know Joe Burrow just coming back, but not playing too good. Maybe should keep Joe Flacco in there. One more game or something. But I think Joe Burrow will win the Super Bowl eventually. Still happened to Joe Flacco. They benched him. They benched him for Burrow, I think. Because Burrow said he was coming back. Because Joe Flacco was definitely healthy. He was playing last game, too, as well. I think they benched him for Joe Burrow. So, yeah. So he said he's still out. He's healthy, but he's got benched. He might be the Steelers' next quarterback. We keep getting all these old quarterbacks. If Aaron Rodgers retired, he might be like, Joe Flacco is a Steeler. And complete the gauntlet. He played for the Browns, the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Steelers. Like, he might be our next quarterback. Like that. But Joe Flacco didn't look good that last game against the Patriots. He kind of bad. And against the Steelers, he didn't look good either. Second time around. Steelers played better defense. They actually played smart. Played cover 2, look. The 2 safeties at the top. Like that, so they can double team the receivers on the outside and, keep everything inside. And it worked, too, as well. They got pressure Joe Flacco and turned the ball over. I don't know why the Steelers went away from that against the Bears and started playing that cover 3 look. Coach Tomlin didn't answer the question either. Well, of course, you're not going to answer the question, of course, because you're not going to give up your game plan, in the public media, of course. But they played cover 3 look instead of being, two shell safety look over the top. Like that. They could have played single high safety, just had Kyle Duggar in the box, because the Bears, we had a lot of opportunities against the Bears as well, because if James Pierre and Kyle Duggar can get those interceptions, the game might be different. We only lost by 3 points, and we kind of hurt ourselves a little bit dropping picks, and also not scoring that field goal. We had the opportunity. Mason Rudolph, he fumbled. It was a field goal range right there too. So I feel like a little thing right there could have switched it up a little bit. But this game against the Bills, I think it definitely beat the Bills. I've seen the Texans. I watched the game footage of the Texans game again. I've seen it live. I watched it again. I seen the Texans did. They play. We can kind of play similar to that, like that. Get pressure in, because we got to get pass rush, keep everything hemmed in like that. Not Joe Burrow. Josh Allen try to go out there to make the big play all the time. Take the run game away from him, from James Cook, and let him be one-dimensional. You can win that game against the Bills. I think we should win that game too. Third and 11, Joe Burrow, and he got Jamar Chase first down. He said Steelers are traded for Burrow, then he'll win the Super Bowl. I will actually take that. I think Joe Burrow will win the Super Bowl, but it won't be the Bengals. It'll be a different team. Hopefully the Steelers. That'd be great. Get Joe Burrow. I think he probably have to. I don't think he asked for a trade. I think it might be like a few years from now. He's like, let his contract expire out. It'd either be the Saints, and go back to Louisiana, or it'd be the Steelers or something. He said they say it's a dislocated finger on his thorn hand and shoulder issue. Yeah, they made that up. Yeah, Byron, they made that up. They kind of like J.D. McCarthy as well, the Vikings. They said he got a concussion again. After every bad game, he got an injury. He got to miss a game. They said, oh, J.D. McCarthy plays good. He started next game. He had a bad game. He has a foot sprain, so he's going to sit out this game. Like, no, he doesn't. They just don't want to say that we benched him. Like, let's say you benched him. Let's say you don't have no faith in him. Like that. That'd be a better way. But I guess they don't want to crush J.D. McCarthy's feeling like that, or like his confidence or anything. They say you benched him. They'd be like, he got a concussion. He got a foot sprain or a shoulder sprain. Like Joe Flacco. Nah, he ain't got that. And they heard Joe Burrow was coming back. They're like, we're going to put Joe Burrow in. And watching Joe Burrow don't play good and help them win this game, they're going to say, Joe Burrow's out next game. He got the toe injury, the sprain a little bit. They can put Flacco back in there. Teams be funny with that sometimes. I promise you, if Mason Rudolph would have won that game against the Bears and played good in that game, the Steelers would have said, Rodgers is still out for one more week. He's still out one more week. He's still out a little bit. The wrist is bothering him, so we're gonna they're gonna keep busting that man. And teams always do that like that. They have a little faith, a little spark at the QB position. It's 3rd and 4 now. I play action. The tight end, he might be short though, 1 yard. It might be 14 inches. He fell over, but he didn't fall over too close to the line. Yeah, but Flacco might be our next quarterback. He got his old quarterbacks. But we'll see. I think our next quarterback will either be, they have any trust in Will Howard. Will Howard 6'5", he got speed. He's been sitting behind Rodgers, learning some things as well. And he actually throwing like Rodgers too. I still don't know how to do that. I play football here and there, 7-on-7. I've never thrown the ball, both my feet off the ground. I'm like, how do you do that? They throw the ball both feet off the ground like that. It look weird, look crazy. But Will Howard is doing that now too as well. So we'll see if Will Howard develops. He might be the quarterback, or it might be Kyler Murray or Joe Flacco, like that. It might be somebody. We'll see who the quarterback is, or it might be Drew Aller or Norris Sellers or one of those guys from college. I have no idea. Mendoza or something. It's gonna be somebody next year for the Steelers. We'll see. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna play again. I thought he was gonna play at first, but the way he's sounding now, he might not come back. See, I think Mac Jones will fit the Steelers very well, so Rodgers isn't a must next season. Mac Jones, he looked nice. Mac Jones was never bad. It's just the Patriots messed him up. It's like his first year, he go 10-7. He made the Pro Bowl as well. A good touchdown interception ratio as well. He was playing good. And then the following year, what you do? Instead of replacing Josh McDaniels with a real coordinator, you go out there and make Matt Patricia the offensive coordinator, who never called offense a day in his life. Him and Joe Judge called the offense for a guy entering his second year, and you messed everything up. And then year 3 didn't go so well for him. The year 3, they kind of lost faith in him, took him out and stuff. And then he got shipped to Jaguars, and Jaguars was like a whole debacle. Like, that was bad. And Trevor Lawrence was already the quarterback there. And then he came to the 49ers, and the 49ers gave him opportunity to play. And he go out there and go, 5-1, I think, as a starter with the 49ers. So, hey, Mac Jones, he got mobility, and you put him in the right system with the right weapons, he definitely solid enough to help you be pretty good. So I wouldn't mind Mac Jones. Mac Jones, Kyler Murray, I know he's a smaller quarterback, but I like his ability to run. Like that. So I feel like that'd be good too as well. But Mac Jones, Kyler Murray, one of those guys, or Will Howard, we'll see. I think Rodgers might be done because he's not making it seem like he want to come back. Because the way he's talking and stuff, like at first I thought he was gonna come back, but it's like he's saying like, I'm trying to make sure I win this year because this is my last year. It's my last time. Burrow barely gets the ball out. He tosses it to Smitty P. Ryan for a gain of like 4 or 5 on the play. Are they going for it? Yeah, he didn't field goal. To a screen, and the screen was not there. Actually, let me pull some quarterbacks up. Because, who will be free agent? Free agent. Or James Winston. They look pretty good on the past few games of the Giants. Look pretty good out there. Free agent QBs in 2026. McPherson hits the field goal, and it's 6-7. Do not tell any 5-year-old that. They start doing a little 6'7" crap. 2026 quarterback free agents. Daniel Jones on that 1-year deal. So Daniel Jones, a free agent. Would you be interested in Daniel Jones? I don't know. Interested in Daniel Jones. He got mobility. He's shown improvement, of course, as well. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I don't know if the Steelers would be interested in Daniel Jones. I don't know. Like that, he played better though this season. But I think the Colts most likely would bring him back unless you like offer him some crazy amount of money or something that you couldn't like, or the offer you couldn't turn down. The guy Rodgers, of course, we'll see. Right about to turn 42 in a little bit. Russell Wilson, nah, we already did that. Marcus Mariota, I wanted Mariota to be the Steelers quarterback a few years back. It was like 2 or 3 years back I wanted Mariota. I feel like he was been solid enough, but now I would say nah, probably not. Zach Wilson, no. Tyrod Taylor, no. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett again. Bring Kenny Pickett back. I don't know about that. Jimmy Garoppolo, Trubisky, no. Trey Lance is still only 25. It's crazy. He's only 25 years old. He has potential, but you have to build him all the way up and see. And I don't think he may have time to do that. Malik Willis now with the Packers, he had played good. We've seen Malik Willis play pretty good with the Packers. I wouldn't mind not to make him your starter, but bring him in to see, if he can try to compete with your team like that, because he looked pretty good with the Packers when he started those few games and went 3-0, I think. Last year with the Packers, he stepped in this season, a few weeks back when Jordan Love got knocked out. He threw 2 touchdown passes as well like that. So he's been playing pretty good football with the Packers. He kind of got poised in because the Titans, they never really built around him like that. And they traded everybody away. Their Brown was gone. All these different guys was gone. They never built around him. So it was like a little shaky. So I wouldn't mind bringing him in to compete if he was going that route to say, we're going to get a young guy to compete with other young guys. But we'll see what happens. They said Winston is too Jekyll and Hyde. yeah, Winston is. Now, right now he look good, but I hope they don't revert back to, because how he threw an interception last week too as well, eventually like that. But it's like kind of like you get a lot of good, but you get a lot of bad. It's both. It's both. You get a lot of good and bad with James Winston. But I think it's like your last resort. If you want to have a season that's just exciting, be like, let's put James Winston out there, see what he does. He just go out there, throw for 350, 3 touchdowns with 3 picks. But that touchdown yesterday, last Sunday he caught was crazy though. Catch a touchdown and jumping and breaking tackles. I'm like, what the heck? Now right there is crazy. Yeah, they got some guys, but some of these guys I'm like, I don't know. I'll be like, I don't know some of these players on here. Teddy Bridgewater, Gardner Minshew. I wanted Gardner Minshew a few years back, but not now. This Skylar Thompson and stuff. So yeah, free agency market is not too high with quarterbacks. Of course, most quarterbacks you got to get in the draft. So Mendoza is the only NFL-ready QB. But for Indiana, yeah, he's pretty good. I think he has the accuracy. The main thing I was looking for when I look at those young quarterbacks, when I'm watching like the stuff, accuracy. He has great accuracy. Great accuracy, of course, and great drive on the ball and touching the ball as well in different spots in the middle of the field. That's the main thing. You need to be accurate in the middle of the field in the NFL. To be successful, you got to be accurate in the middle of the field. And he shows that. I like what's the name too? I don't know if he'll be NFL ready. I know he's playing for what's the names? Playing for Ohio, so it's a little easier. But Julian Sayin and Ty Simpson, they've been playing pretty good like that. Ty Simpson surprised me. I did not expect him to be playing the way he's playing like that as well. So we'll see. But Mendoza is probably the top guy like that. He's one of the Heisman favorites as well. One of the top guys, of course, is on the top picks. But he'll probably be gone before we get a chance, unless we use all those third-round picks we got or something to move up in the draft if he was to go that route. Because all we really need, because our team, I feel like since we got Sonny Samuel Jr. added to the roster, we could get another DB. I'll draft another safety just in case, just for depth. Another DB, safety, hybrid type guy for depth. I would draft a receiver, of course, as well. And then quarterback, I think, is the main thing, too. And then you see how things kind of go. Jacoby Brissett would be an excellent backup. Oh, yeah, Jacoby Brissett. He's playing real good with the Cardinals right now. The Cardinals haven't won some of the games, but he has put them in a big spot like that. When he started with the Patriots, he was pretty good there. Then with the Colts, he was pretty solid, too, as well. And now with the Cardinals, I thought the Steelers was gonna get him not last year, but the year before last, before we brought in the Mr. Trubisky stuff. But we signed Mr. Trubisky like so fast, right after the offseason thing. As soon as the offseason started, we signed Mr. Trubisky. Lamar Jackson is scrambling, and see, like Lamar got the first down, but I feel like he's not moving as fast as he once did, like that. But I was hoping we got him like a few years back, but then as soon as the offseason happened, they said the Steelers signed Mr. Trubisky. I'm like, why we do that for? Like that, I was like, we'll see how Mr. Trubisky is, and it didn't work out too well, of course. But I was like, why we just sign him right off the back? We should have got Jacoby Brissett. I like Jacoby Brissett was there. Marcus Mariota was there. Those two guys I feel like was better than Mr. Trubisky at the moment. But we went that route and got him, and it didn't work out well, of course. And that was Kevin Colbert. I still see how he was signing people, and he drafted a roster even though he said he was retiring. I'm like, how did he able to do that? Lamar Jackson going deep, incomplete. Yeah, but I was surprised that Steelers did that and allowed that too as well. Because I feel like Omar Khan would have never drafted Kenny Pickett at all. Just not, if he did, it would have been like the 4th round, 5th round or something. It wouldn't have been the 1st round. I thought he would have never drafted him at all in the 1st round. His 1st round pick would have been probably old lineman. But Kevin Colbert said, let's get Kenny Pickett. He drafted him, brought him in, and Kenny Pickett had potential at times, but he's never pushed past it. If he would have stayed there, he would have probably had an opportunity to showcase it again. Because Russell Wilson got injured and didn't play the first 6 games, so he would have had 6 games. But he decided he wanted to get traded and got traded. I'm surprised we got a 4th or 3rd round pick for him. I think a 3rd or 4th. I'm surprised we got that for him, but we did. Handoff to Mitchell again. He got about 2-3 yards in that play. Let me see some of the other free agents. That's the quarterbacks. Are there any receiver free agents out here that'd be like worth looking at out here? Let's see. In 2026. Mike Evans is a free agent, but he come off an injury. You're 12. You want to bring a veteran in. You'd be like, DK Metcalf, a veteran Mike Evans, and a rookie receiver you draft. It wouldn't be too bad. Christian Kirk, another guy, be a free agent. Deebo Samuel. Jacoby Myers only got a 1-year deal. Jaguars probably signed him back. I don't think they just. Oh, Isaiah Likely. Down the field, touchdown. Oh, he fumbled in the end zone. It's touchdown? Oh. It says a touchdown, but like he fumbled in the end zone. So we got a third for Pickens. Which is still crazy. I thought the Steelers should have got a little more than that. Pickens was playing tremendous. Oh, Isaiah Likely fumbled out the end zone. Yeah, I thought he scored, but the ball is bobbling. That's why you always do this. Ball and chest. They just showed the little picture of Derrick Henry, ball protection like that. Ball and chest. He fumbled out the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens do everything they can to lose this game. I hope they do lose it, too. That's touchback. Damn. But Steelers should have, like, when Omar Khan did that, I was thinking, like, okay. First, I made the video. I was like, we got DK Metcalf and GP. I had that video uploaded. I was like, we're going crazy. We got 2 of these guys right here. Then they said they traded GP a little bit later. I was like, what? Said George Pickens. We did like early in the morning, too, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, we traded George Pickens away. I thought, okay, maybe we got a plan. Maybe we're going to draft a receiver or sign a free agent. They didn't sign a free agent, so we're going to probably draft one in the 1st or 2nd round. Didn't draft one in the 2nd round. But 1st round, we took Harmon. I was like, okay, maybe we'll trade back in the 2nd round and get a pick to draft. He said, nah. 3rd round, maybe we'll get Jaden Higgins. He's still there. Jaden Higgins, 6'5" target. No. They didn't draft anybody. And then we was like, we'll trade for one. Jacoby Myers, Rashid Shaheed. No. And then I'm like, what are we doing? We signed MVS, who we never used. I was like, the Steelers tripping right there. Omar Khan was tripping with that. That's the only thing Omar Khan did, I feel like, so far in his tenure that was bad. Quarterbacks is hard to find, of course. It's hard to find a quarterback. I think he's done an all right job of keeping us afloat in a playoff contending team. The different quarterbacks we had many different quarterbacks, and we still made the playoffs. But the receiver position, I'm like, come on, man. You had opportunity after opportunity to draft the right guy. You had different guys in the draft that could have been good for you. Yeah, that's a fumble right there. Yeah, I'm like, he fumbled the ball right at the end zone. I'm trying to rule a touchdown initially. The other official on the other side, he's like, nah, it's not a touchdown. It's not a touchdown right there. He fumbled at the end zone. We have she's Jacoby Myers. He probably signed with the Jaguars. Alan Lazard, he'd be a free agent. I don't think we'll go for that though. Tutu Atwell, I wouldn't mind that. Not as the number 2, but as like a third guy, bring some depth in. And Calvin Austin, contract does expire. I don't think the Steelers bring him back at all. I think the Steelers would probably, have DK Metcalf, Roman Wilson there. You could bring in a veteran guy in free agency, and then you draft a guy. I feel like a Tutu Atwell, he's been here 5 years. He got speed and stuff as well. You can bring him in and be the same role as a Calvin Austin, and you can draft a young receiver who you want to be your 1A, 1B type guy with DK to go out there and do that for you. I don't think get a little Marquise Brown too. Hollywood Brown's available. I wouldn't mind that either as a third guy, a third receiver for us. Like that'd be solid. Jawan Jennings as well. Jawan Jennings, that'd be a good one. He got a 1-year deal left. I know the 49ers did not extend him, I don't think either. So I wouldn't mind that either. DK Metcalf, Jawan Jennings, a receiver you draft. I thought that's the main thing. Receiver, and then another DB. But it's a safety, cornerback. Hopefully somebody who can play cornerback and safety. Is that enough for the first down? Might be. I don't think the first down is a little short. And Mike Gesicki was pretty good with the Dolphins, but he's been kind of a little like diminished a little bit in Cincinnati. That's 31. He's 1 yard short. Rashid Shaheed is a free agent after this year too, but I think the Seahawks did trade for him. They're not going to let him go. Keenan Allen, Jahan Dotson. Those are some guys you could probably bring in that'd be a veteran, like third guy. John Mechie. I like John Mechie. He owns a guy who will be a free agent as well, but he's 25. He's still young. I think you can bring a guy like that in to help your receiver core and then draft one as well, so you can kind of overload. It never hurt to have more. Yeah, DK Metcalf, a veteran you sign, a young rookie. Roman Wilson's still there as well. Ben Skoranek be there as well, like that as your gadget guy for special teams and all that. I think that'd be solid enough to help us. But we'll see if they do. Is there any safeties up there? I'm surprised the Steelers picked up Justin Simmons as well. He was available for a while. I know he traded for Cal Duggar, but it wouldn't hurt to bring both. Jabril Peppers, I think he hurt still. Joe Burrow going deep. Jamar Chase, nice play. Spitman, yeah, that's him. 1st and 10, Jamar Chase. He made a chat GPT post. He's talking about he apologized for. He never apologized to Jalen Ramsey. Now, some people say maybe he apologized in private, but I'm like, you spit on him in public. So make sure the apology is allowed to disrespect. So I don't know if he apologized in private to him or called him or something like that, but he never mentioned him once in that post. That little PR post that probably his publicist typed up. It's funny. I see Bengal fans pulling up old clips on some. The Steelers did this. I'm like, damn, they go out. What about this? That was like 4 or 5 years ago. We're talking about what happened right now. He spit on the man right now in 2025. We're talking about 2020 or 2017 or something happened. Like, the fans be crazy with that. So Jennings is the one they should target in the offseason. Yeah, for Jennings, he wanted out of 49ers, so we know he's not going back there probably. Unless they throw a crazy amount of money at him. But I think his ability, his finesse ability, and his physicality he played with as well. I think having him and DK on the same team will be good. And if you draft a guy too. Now, if you do that, because Jennings is still young, he's 28, he could be a receiver too. I think you could draft a guy later in the round. You ain't got to go first round pick to draft a receiver, unless you just want to, if they have like that. But you could draft a guy maybe second round like that, or third round like that. Because there's a lot of receivers in this draft. Draft a guy second or third round, and then pair him with those guys. Roman Wilson will still be there. We see him getting more opportunities here and there this season, so he'll be at the fourth guy, third, fourth guy, depending on how the rookie develops, who we draft. And that thing's happening. And running backs too, you gotta let Caleb Johnson loose. You have to let him loose. Like, I feel like he has potential to be your running back. The Steelers are keeping him real hemmed in like that. They're using Kenny G a lot. And Jalen Warren, of course, he's the starter, but using Kenny G a lot. I feel like Caleb Johnson has potential to be a top running back, but we'll see the Steelers allow him to be that. If I was them, I'd be like, let me see how he does in this game. I'm gonna give him these amount of carries and stuff. Let him go out there and play. Cause you draft him in third round. Usually third round pick usually are starters most of the time. Like that, unless it's a quarterback or something. Most of the time third round picks get some opportunities. So, but for him, they kind of had him like him then, haven't utilized him a lot. So they're showing Joe Burrow, right? They're showing Joe Flacco right now. They're showing the injury thing, but he's he's still suited up. I guess he's not playing. They're like, oh, we're gonna have him back up just in case. They say you benched him. He's still suited up. I guess it's like just in case emergency. It's a nice story about Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. The Ravens do everything they can to lose this game. They had a strip sack. The Bengals didn't score on that strip sack though. Got a turnover on downs, and then they had the big time pass. They're likely going down the field. They're fumbling out the end zone, so they do everything they can to lose this one. See, the Bengals actually scored a touchdown here. First and goal. Burrow. That's way too high. Looking for Mike Gesicki. Hey, second and goal now. Hit that ball out. Way out the window. Yeah, but Juwan Jennings be nice. Juwan Jennings be good. They got some safeties available as well. We have Sean Elliott. They're going to have Ramsey, of course, as well. You got Kyle Duggar. Cornerbacks, you got Joey Porter. You got Sunday Samuel. If you want to bring in another like hybrid type guy. Because Kyle Duggar going to be a free agent after this year? I think so. He can be a free agent. So we see the Steelers bring him back. They should bring him back. I think he's pretty solid enough. Somebody P. Ron is fighting. I'll bring Kyle Duggar back. He's playing pretty good with us. I'm surprised Buda Baker, I feel like he might be available eventually. I think he probably was available at one point, but I don't know what the asking price for that would be. Darius Slay's a free agent. Do not bring him back. Joe Burrow looking for Jamar Chase. Get this field goal. I'm like, the Bengals cannot score in the red zone. Save their life. You cannot score in the field goal. Score in the red zone, save their life. So another field goal coming. Take the field goal. Make the score 9-7. They're leading this game. The game here, I think, will be a shootout type game, but it might be a little low scoring. But as long as the Bengals can pull the victory off, that'd be good. McPherson, the Bengals take the lead for the first time since the beginning of the game. They had a good opening drive, and then they had another drive that was good late in the game. The opportunity to score in the red zone off the strip sack, when turnover on downs, and then this right here, another opportunity to score in the red zone, set for a field goal again like that. So we'll see if the Bengals can finally get the ball in the end zone. I thought they did a good job getting down there, but the red zone offense has been too overthought at times. One thing I'm actually surprised the Steelers have been successful in this season with Mason Rudolph as well when he was playing too. The red zone. We've been able to score touchdowns getting down there. Now our only problem is getting down there. That's kind of the opposite. Last year our problem was we got down there, but we just couldn't score in the red zone. All those things that was happening. Russell Wilson, we was trying to see if Justin Fields can get in there on some plays to get us in the end zone and stuff as well. And then this year we can score in the red zone, but we just have a hard time getting down there to the red zone like that. Staying consistent throughout the game, like that. Because in the first quarter you see us play well, and then they always come that third quarter. That third quarter we started to slip up a little bit. And the fourth quarter we usually come back and try to surge a little bit to keep ourselves in it. But I feel like the Steelers have been inconsistent throughout the game. Now Bengals' problem, I think, is defensively, of course. Offensively, They've been shaky a little bit as well the past few weeks, but overall this whole season has been defense. It's the defense mostly personnel, I think, and also scheme as well. Because sometimes you see they have the right scheme, but they just don't execute like well. And because the personnel's not there. Like the guys not making the right plays like that. You have them in the right spot, but they're not going out there and doing it. Because you can say the best play in the world, like you're a trainer, you in a boxing match, you're one of the boxers trainer, you be like, his weakness is this right here. You can tell them all day long, but they still got to go out there and execute and utilize that and make make things happen. So I feel like it's a mixture of the scheme. Sometimes the scheme looks a little bad. You like they leaving the middle of the field wide open. They're not double teaming certain receivers and stuff as well. They say they're allowing 32 points per game. That's crazy. 32 points per game. The defense is allowing 32 points per game. They said they allowed 26 plus points in 10 plus games. I was talking about the defense being bad. They popped the graphic up. That's crazy. They're allowing 32 points per game this season. 26 plus points. This is Al Golden. He better be on Golden off this team. That's crazy. The camera is showing all this one. I don't know if I can zoom in. They're showing his whole play sheet. They're showing Todd Monken's whole play sheet. By a lot of lingo that we don't really know, because every team has different stuff. They might call slant certain thing in their language, different things. Rocket might means a deep ball, something like that. Turbo might means a snapping on the first. They have all types of saying. They're doing different stuff. Sometimes some defenses they study and they listen to some of the stuff and some of the great players, and they have no certain call, like the Ed Reeds and the Troy Polamalu. Polamalu was so good as well. He'll know certain calls. He was jumping over lines and making plays and stuff. Ed Reed do certain things as well, certain looks like that, certain checks and alerts and stuff that the quarterbacks do. Like, oh, I know this play is. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be a run. He's gonna do a bootleg or something. So they should all know that stuff. Just studying the game. Just a lot of time, of course. I only wrote a play sheet once for the flag football. But we never got a chance to do the flag football season. Try to do it next year if we can, like that. Try to do flag football again. But I was the office coordinator. I had some stuff written up like that. Try to condense it and make it condensed as possible. It took a little while too. I was looking at a lot of different videos how to do the flag football. You have to look at the rules. I had to look at the rules of the videos of flag football, like what you can do, what you can't do. Because we was doing like the ones, but I do the ones for I think 10-year-olds. I think 8, 9, 10-year-olds. Like that's good. Like they saying you can't run the ball if it's within 5 yards. They were saying you got to do a certain amount, certain pass plays and stuff. Can you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, do a pass? I was looking at all the different things you can and cannot do. So I was trying to make a playbook around that. And I had a good playbook. Never got a chance to use it, but I'm trying to do it next year. Try to do lead a kids team to a championship in football and basketball. It'll be funny. Isaiah Likely again on a big play. This time he does not fumble. Nice play. But I'm trying to do that though. It'll be funny. Probably like a video series or something. 2-minute warning is here. That's a nice play. Lamar Jackson hasn't moved the best, but he's still showing you can move a little bit like that, even with the hamstring not being 100%. Find Isaiah Likely again on a big play. That's why it's important for the Bengals to score those touchdowns when you get in the red zone, because like your defense, your defense has allowed almost 33 points per game this season. The longest streak in the NFL history, 26 plus points per game, 10 straight games, which is crazy like that. So your defense is not that good, so you need to capitalize on every opportunity you get. It says Henry injured. I don't think so. But I have not seen him past few drives, I don't think. He might be injured. Let me see. I guess they got him out. They don't mention an injury. He might be out because they're trying to be pass happy right now because on a little 2-minute drill. Derrick Henry can catch that good. Or that route runner type. So he might be out because of that. They're doing a little 2-minute drill, but hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's not injured. I need a little more fantasy points. He got 9 right now. I'm gonna need about 15 20 fantasy points, but still lose the game though, Ravens. those plays are good. Another big 40-yard, because in my league we have the bonus too, so those 40, 50-yard plays, I take those points all day long. Just fumble the ball in the end zone every time. You can lose. They lose this game, and the Steelers can win against the Bills. That'd be good. Be 7-5, maybe 6-6, and if you can beat the Ravens, you'd be 8-5, and they drop to 6-7, and you'd be good. But that's the perfect world. We know our team. We know our team goes. We'll win one. Watch it. We'll beat the Bills. Then we might lose the next one. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can find a way to string back-to-back wins. It's been very difficult to do that this season. I don't know why, but it has been. At first, I was gonna just eat some Thanksgiving food and just watch Stranger Things after football went off. I was like, I ain't gonna watch the nighttime game. I was like, you know what? I can live stream the nighttime game. I said, I know the Bengals and Ravens were playing on Thursday. I thought it was just only 2 games today. I thought I thought the Cowboys were playing at night. I was like, wait, they got a game here right here too? I was like, let me go ahead and live stream this game right here. Live stream this. And hate watch the Bengals and the Ravens. Lamar Jackson dropping back. He's going deep down the field. He has a man wide open. Zay Flowers catches it. It's touchdown, or is the ball out? It might be PI though on offense because he got open, but how you get that open? Is it PI? Illegal pick? What is it? I wish they showed the game like behind the quarterback. I wish they had a view. I know some people like the side view. The broadcast view, but it's pass interference, yeah. But I wish you could switch the view and have it like behind the quarterback. I want to see that type of view, so you can see the formations and you can see the looks. But okay, now I see where he's looking at or where he's going. I thought that'd be cool. They used to do that a little bit in 2017. I remember we played the Titans. He was doing that a lot of times. Big Ben threw his touchdowns. Antonio Brown, we caught the helmet one and all that stuff. We had the color rush on. I already did that a few years back, but they stopped doing it because they said fans were complaining about it. I'm like, why? That's the perfect view. That's the Madden view, like the Madden camera in real life. That was cool. You could see the formations, you could see everything, the lineups. I thought that's a better view. Broadcast view show you a little bit, but once they get past about 10 yards, you can't see what's going on. It's 1st and 20. Lamar Jackson tosses in to DeAndre Hopkins. He gets about 2 yards on that play. Zay Flowers was open on that play, but he got open because he pushed off. See, look, the camera right here, they're showing right here. I like this camera. Like, imagine they let us see that. You can switch it. How we can switch the different views. It's a nice view. Isaiah Likely. That's when they're trying to play again. 2nd and 10. So he got a good amount of yards on that play. Hopkins. Good chunk play. So now it's a little more manageable. Play action again. Lamar keeps it, and he's trying to throw a back shoulder a little bit to Hopkins, but it's incomplete. I think he's looking for Hopkins. That's likely. Or somebody looking for. He's trying to throw a back shoulder, I think. Now it's 3rd and 10. So they might send some pressure, or they might just, play a little zone coverage. Let's see. It's 3rd and 10. You got Zay Flowers on the edge. They're sitting back a little bit. They're giving them underneath, but they're not giving them anything past the sticks. Oh, right up the middle, sack. They might knock him out of field goal range, actually. Oh, they called a timeout before the sack happened. Oh, that's crazy. They got a timeout before the snap. I'm like, that right there was. They got a timeout on the Ravens called timeout or the Bengals called timeout? Oh, okay, never mind. The Bengals called timeout. I thought the Ravens called timeout before that happened. I'm like, how did they do that? Bengals call timeout. Okay. I'm about to say, I'm like, the NFL cheating. How do you do that? That's a nice play though right there. Free rush, getting the sack. The Bengals defense actually showed up today. Playing pretty good. But still, another 2 more quarters left. Can he get a drive going? A 2-minute drive? A 2-minute drive. And the ball from the 20. Joe Burrow. Let's see if the Bengals can at least get a field goal. McPherson can probably hit from 60. We'll get like a field goal range. This is an AI commercial. Coca-Cola. Come on, Coca-Cola. You could have made that yourself. But we can get a field goal range, get a field goal, make it 12-9. I mean 12 to 7. Be good. Let's see. They heard the commercial out the way. Commercials. The Charmin Bear got a chain. What the heck? Got a chain. There's the Charmin money. Stephen Curry. You got I think Kawhi contusion. He's gonna be out for a week. The Warriors, they've been up and down, been inconsistent. My Heat been doing very good though. We're 13-6 now. 6 straight games. 6 straight wins. Tyler Hero being back. He's averaged he scored 24, he scored 29, averaged 25, like 24, 25 points per game. He's playing some good basketball. The Heat playing good defensively, offensively as well. And Tyler Hero defense been very good too. Now I'll see if we'll make a move still. The only person I want really is Lauri Markkanen. I think Lauri Markkanen would be good. I wouldn't mind Claxton either. Claxton from the Brooklyn Nets. I think he's on the Nets still, if I'm mistaken. Nick Claxton. He's on the Nets. I think so. Yeah. Averaging 14, 7, and 4. I feel like you get him, and he'd be your second guy, because we play kind of small ball sometimes, so we have our starting lineup be the way it is, or we can do Tyler, Norman, Wiggs, Bam, and Khalil Ware. And then off the bench, you can have a Davion Mitchell. Oh, Chase Brown with the first down run. You have Davion Mitchell, and you can probably go Davion Mitchell, Pele Larson, Jaime Jaquez, Pacheco, and then you can go Claxton. You can get a Claxton on your team. Jovic might be the person you have to trade away. We'll see. He might be the person you have to trade away. It might be. I got a false start. Still alone from the diagnose the false start. Orlando Brown. He always jumping. I think every left tackle jump, you gotta make sure you do it in sync. Or like don't look like it's too early. You know, it is early. Every tackle jump, like, yeah, I guard these super edge rushers, you're gonna jump early. The Burrow tosses to Chase Brown, gotta bounce. Chase Brown gotta bounce. A minute and 7 seconds left. Second down. So Zach Taylor the play caller, right? Is that Taylor play caller? I think he's the play caller, right? That Taylor, yeah, Zach Taylor calls the offensive play. Okay, I was wondering that. 2nd and 10. Dropping back. Burrow got to get that ball out of there. And he finds his guy. He actually caught that. Come on. Get there and spike it. Get there and spike it to the umpire. At least a young player. Let's get a timeout. I thought he could have got there and spiked it or the quick pass. Let's see. I said Joe Flacco. Wrong Joe. Joe Burrow, he got that crazy hairstyle. He got like emo Joe. First and 10. 58 seconds left. They got one timeout still. So you can get a chunk play in the middle. You probably can get enough for the field goal range. And McPherson can definitely hit from 60 as close as possible. About 10 to 15 more yards for that. Ooh, I dropped it. Gotta catch that. Referee, make sure you see him when you drop a pass. You didn't catch it. You didn't catch it. Make sure you see him. Like, yeah, I know I didn't catch it. I know. Make sure you know. But you didn't catch it. You're like a DB out there doing all this like that. I'm like, I dropped the pass. They're doing all this and handcuffs. Like, we got him clamped. We got him locked up. Doing all that extra stuff. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, some DBs break it up, but some DBs like they get beat. And the person that dropped a pass or something, be like, yeah, we locked them up. Like, nah. 2nd and 10. Pressure. Burrow do a jump pass to avoid the pressure. You don't want to get hit and fall like that on that foot. Now it's 3rd and 10. They're going to need a chunk play at least about. Now if you can get the first down, it'd be good so you can go up there and maybe spike it and then go for another play so I get field goal. And look, Burrow's grinding a little bit. The toe's still 100%. Jumping up and down like that is not going to help it. See, now they got Sample back there as a fullback for max protection. So you're going to need somebody to beat the outside coverage. They got the line over. They might be blitzing in or they might be fake. Oh, they blitzing. You got to get that ball out of there. Oh, looking for Jamar Chase out of field. He had it. He dropped it. Got broken up. Now it's 4th and 10. They went for a big hit down the field instead of taking the little chunk yards of Awuzie. Look at that. Playing a little hand fighting. Get the arm in there on the chest to break it up. Nice play. It's 4th and 10. You got to punt it. And the Ravens have 2 timeouts, 30 seconds. They might get full range. We'll see. Unless they play conservative and just take a knee. They get the ball they can have. But the Bengals missed opportunity right there. I thought they could have tried to at least get field range, but they went for 2. The big hit down the field. Come on, Bengals. The Bengals win it. Get a stop here. Go to halftime the lead, and then second half they got to find a way to get in the end zone. They have to. The Ravens got in the end zone, but basically twice. But one got fumbled out that back of the end zone. So yeah. Okay, let's see. The commercials, hurry up. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Soccer. I am the Arsenal. Not Arsenal. I'm not associated with the soccer team, of course. But the Arsenal, as in the weapon. You know, being able to, like that. That's my gamer tag name. I was like 17 or something. I turned into a channel name, the Arsenal DB. You know, I'm gonna use that name too when I compete as well. You have the whole brand. First and 10. Oh, he fumbled. Lamar Jackson just kind of hurt my fantasy. Like you can lose the game, but you don't have to fumble and stuff. Lamar Jackson fumbled. Nah, the tuck rule don't work. I think he's like trying to get out there. He's like, oh. Yeah, tuck rule. I'm like, that might be a fumble because it'd be different. He let it out right there, but since he's trying to pull back, like he's like trying to pump fake and he let it slip, it might be a fumble. I think it's a fumble because it ain't tuck rule with Tom Brady and the Raiders. Everybody remember that. It'd be different if he like released it. Once he got to this point, he released it, but he held it and then he released out like that. So it's like trying to pump fake, draw it back down, and he went for it and fumble. So you know it was a fumble. 3 turnovers by the Ravens in the first half. Come on, Lamar, you trying to make me? I should have started Aaron Rodgers. Harbaugh said, "That's bad. That's so bad. That's the rules." They made a tough rule specifically for that. Because it's also, oh no, it was an incomplete pass. They made that specifically for that. Still in bounds. Get up. That one, when you just timeout, I would have had to get up and just and then spike the ball. Yeah, never mind. You might have to just. I would have to get to the line and try to throw a pass, but yeah, I guess take shots in the end zone now. You take your timeout, take a few shots in the end zone out there to the field goal. The Ravens just turn the ball over. Lamar Jackson 2 fumbles. Like man, he want me to lose in fantasy. Lamar. I'm glad I don't need him to win this game. But it'd be good to be comfortable. Okay, 2nd and 6 now. After the fumble and after the completion to Chase Brown, Bengals not paying attention. No offense. There's no timeout. So if you get tackled in bounds, you have to get up and. Well, if you get tackled in bounds right here, you might have to run your field goal unit out there. So this pass has to be in the end zone or throw away to the field goal. I mean, 12-7. Be a touchdown. They need a touchdown to take the lead. Because I wasn't forcing anything. If it's there in the end zone, take it, but do not get sacked in bounds. And not get sacked or get tackled in bounds because you got to run the field goal unit out there, especially when you get a first down, because you ain't gonna better spike it. If you get a first down, you can spike it, but you can't get a first down. Out of bounds. Tinsley. Tinsley has some good catches. They can stay in bounds. It's 4th and 6. Yep. Right there. Then he lost it. It hit the ground. It hit the ground anyway, so incomplete. They had McPherson for the field goal. Now, the Bengals offense hasn't scored a touchdown yet, but they've been driving down the field. And the defense got 2 turnovers. Well, 3 turnovers. You count the Isaiah Likely one, but that's kind of like him doing that himself from the ball over the line. But you got 3 turnovers, of course. The Bengals defense is crazy. Now they're up 12-7. So 12-7, not bad. 12-7. We'll see what happens second half. Derrick Henry can still be involved. They can still run the football, of course. It feels so calm to watch the game without watching your team. Like when you watch your team, especially you're like, dang, they're struggling and stuff, or you're like stressing out. You're like, dang, come on, guys. I just realized Jason Garrett was the one talking the whole time on this. I'm not paying attention at all. And they showed it multiple times. So like, that's Jason Garrett. Okay, now we have the Bengals kicking it. Ravens. Got this Mitchell again, I think, with the return. Still on his feet a little bit. They're probably going to take a knee. Just take a knee. Go to halftime. See how things is. And hope to, bounce back. But I hope they don't bounce back in the second half. Bengals win this game. Be good. I need the Bengals to score another touchdown. And then Lamar Jackson to throw a touchdown to Derrick Henry so I can get, a touchdown for Lamar and a touchdown for Henry. I have to throw a little quick pass to him. And then don't score again the rest of the game. Like that. Let's get yards. Don't score again the rest of the game. And then the Bengals win. That'd be great. Drop the Ravens down to 6-6. And then Steelers play the Bills. We'll see how things go. So it's halftime right now. I'll be back in about 15 minutes, actually. So I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Well, they having a halftime show too. Well, Lil Jon supposed to perform or something. But I'll be back after halftime. Be right back. Halftime break. I'll be right back. I'm turning this camera off too as well. I'll put this thing right here. I switch this. Yeah, fruit and stuff actually. Yeah, I knocked the wrong thing out. Okay, here we go. Okay, I just do like this because I think my pause thing here. Where's that's why it's in a different this is a different what's the name. That's why I came. I'm like when I pause, it just froze the camera. I'm like where my pause thing at? Like it's not on here, but you guys know I'm gonna be going for halftime break, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Excuse me, come back. What's up? Oh, got the raid going on. Tom Grassi, the legend. Okay. Appreciate it again. This is the second time, well, third time actually. Appreciate it. The cool posters. Oh yeah, we got the Empire Strike Back. Japanese. You can go to the Mushroom Company. They have all posters you can get. Empire Strike Back, the old school Star Wars. Got the Batman, got all type of stuff. I'm hate watching. You know, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm hate watching right now. Hate watching. I need the Bengals to win though, but I hope the Ravens, you know, mess it up. Right now the game has been a little low scoring. We'll see. Appreciate the raid though. Appreciate the raid. Like that. Thank you guys for stopping by. Happy Thanksgiving to you two guys. Tom Grassi, a legend. Yeah, three times I think he did this before as well. And I've been watching him for a long time. His Packers got a big win too. The Packers defeated the Lions earlier today. That throw on fourth down, the gutsiness to go for on fourth down and convert it like that. You know, Wicks. He had 2 touchdowns in the game as well. That was a nice little play right there. You know, the Steelers are our second favorite team after the Packers. Good. I hope we get a win too as well. Like that. Hope we get a win. Rodgers should be back. He got the wrist injury, so we'll see how things go. It's gonna be crazy though. Appreciate it. Yeah, happy Turkey Day. Yeah. I've eaten turkey. I've eaten brisket. I've eaten some good stuff. I usually don't eat bread. Like that. Try to stay good. Don't eat bread or anything. Try to stay good and stuff like that. But today is an exception. I can eat bread. And consume lots of sugar as well for cakes and pies. But tomorrow, I get back to normal, of course. The cool posters. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff like that. I'm telling you, Mushroom Company, I live in Texas. So Mushroom Company, they have this little place. They sell all type of vintage stuff. Vintage figurines and posters. You know, the classic movies. You can get old VCRs and all type of stuff. Like that. So I used to go there all the time. I'm 24 years old. I used to go there. I was a kid all the time like that, getting cool posters. And some of the posters I've had for a long time. I had this for like, I was like a teenager or something like that. So some of this stuff is a little older like that. Yeah, I went on a little halftime break earlier. That came back. I think they said Lil Jon was performing, right? They got Lil Jon performing. That'll be funny. If they said Lil Jon was performing at halftime, that's gonna be interesting. They had I think was Post Malone performing, I think earlier, and then Jack White performing as well. Yeah, he brought Eminem out and stuff like that. So they had all type of guys here. They've been doing a good job with the holiday performances. So what's your favorite Thanksgiving side? I'm gonna say dressing. Dressing is probably the favorite one. But baked macaroni, that's a good one too. But dressing probably right there. I appreciate the JG man. Appreciate the donation. Yeah, but dressing probably that's probably my favorite one right there. Favorite one right there, dressing. That one right there is real good. So we are rooting for the Bengals to win. We're rooting for the Ratbirds to lose. That's the perfect way to put it. Steelhead. Perfect way to put it. They showing, I think I saw Lil Jon on the TV. They only showing it to the Raven fans. Lil Jon turned down for what? Nah, but yeah, we don't need them to lose. Joe Burrow been moving pretty solid though. You know, since being back, he moving pretty solid. He haven't been going. He haven't been like doing everything he used to do, but he's moving pretty solidly, of course. Pushing the ball in the field as well, giving Jamar Chase a few chances, opportunities. But they got to capitalize in the red zone. They had 2 opportunities in the red zone. Actually 3 in the red zone. The last one they had, they settled for a field goal. And then the one they had the strip sack on, had to settle. Well, they got nothing on that drive. Actually, they been 4 and out. on that drive right there. So they got to capitalize in the red zone. That's their main thing right now. But the defense, I'm very surprised how the Ravens defense, the Bengals defense is playing. They're playing very good. They're playing very good. So Lamar with the tuck, after the tuck rule. Yeah, the tuck rule, remember Tom Brady, the infamous play. He throwing it, but and his was even worse. Like he throwing it, then he get hit. That's a fumble. Like that's a strip sack. But they call it, of course, so he took the ball, the complete pass. But no, after they changed that, now a lot of that stuff don't happen, of course. And Lamar, it was different. Lamar released the ball right here, but he kept it in his hand. Then he released it when it fell down. So it's like, and then he chased the ball too. So you made it sound like you knew you fumbled. You chased the ball like that too as well. And you like to say, oh, it's incomplete. So it's like, yeah, it's a fumble. But the Bengals didn't capitalize on that. They got a field goal, but they didn't capitalize to get a touchdown and try to make the lead stretch even further. Yeah, appreciate the raid though, guys. Appreciate the raid. Tom Grassi, the legend. Remember that? I think it was last year did that tour, right? Last year, he did a tour last year. He was going around the whole league. That was cool, like different places. The Ravens left 2 touchdowns off the board with mistakes. Yeah, that Isaiah Likely one. That was a nice play. He caught the ball, got there. I don't know what he was doing. I mean, he jumped up and hurdled, kind of lost and bobbled, and then the ball bounced to the end zone. And then Zay Flowers had one too, but we were like, how you get that wide open? That's like, because he pushed off. That's how he got that wide open. He pushed off, he got separation, and got open. It was pass interference, brought it back. And then the Bengals did a good job in sending that blitz in, and no one accounted for him. Got the sack, out of field goal range, and the Bengals stay in charge. It's crazy how the defense is playing this good. But I guess they feeling it a little bit. Joe Burrow brought a spark back for them. Yeah, but they got to do a better job in. Well, actually, don't do a better job in fixing that. Wait till the next game. Well, no. We play the next game. Wait till the game after next. Don't do that next game or nothing. Just keep playing like this. When you play us, play just like this. Ravens, play just like this when you play us as well. We'll love it. we can't have them going out there going crazy against us. Play just like this. When you play us. Your views on the Chiefs' playoff chances. The Chiefs, they have a chance, but they're gonna be tough. I gotta pull up the playoff machine. I gotta see, cause let me see, NFL playoff predictor machine like that, cause it's gonna be tough for them, cause the way things are going now for them after that loss. They're sitting at 6-6 after that loss to the Cowboys. Now they're third in the division because the Broncos 9-2. The Broncos beat them, and the Chargers beat them already. So you play the Broncos again, you got the Chargers again as well. So you're gonna have to go out there and make something happen. So I don't know if they'll be able to do it. I don't know. It'd be good to see the Chiefs not in the playoffs because they're not in the playoffs. They got anybody a better chance of winning. But and then you lost to Buffalo, who occupied one of the wild card spots, who had a tiebreaker over there. You lost to them. You need some things to happen. You have to win out. You play the Chargers, of course, again, and you play the Broncos again. So you win out, you might have a chance, but I don't know if that'd be possible. You gotta win 5 straight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The Steelers, we still control our own destiny. We just have to if we win against the Bills, that'd be good because they help us. If we don't win the division, we can at least have a chance for a wild card spot still. If we win against the Bills, but if we win against the Bills and beat the Ravens, and the Ravens lose this game too, and we can beat them next week, and they drop to 6-7, and we win the next 2 and be 8-5, that'd be good. But it's a lot of ifs, of course. So you gotta make sure you handle business. We need to focus on, of course, the Bills first, handle our business there. That'll be a tough one, but I think it's definitely doable. We've seen the Bills get pressure before. We've seen the Texans did to them, getting 8 sacks, getting the turnovers as well. We got a pass rush that can get there. and do the same thing as well. We got to make sure we hold up on the back end, the middle of the field as well. Because against the Bears, we could have won that game. We missed too many opportunities, and we turned the ball over twice. And usually when we turn the ball over twice, we do not win. So yeah, we kind of mess ourselves up. It's 1st and 10. We got Derrick Henry running up the middle. It's a few yards in that play. Yeah, but we can find a way to do that. We'll be good. We'll be good. Trying to get Derrick Henry going. Derrick Henry. Got 1 touchdown this so far. That's the best way to do things. Like this is why the Bengals should have made sure they score like those touchdowns right there and capitalize. So it'd be like a 20-7 game. Derrick Henry would still be in it, but they'd have to pass the ball a little bit more. Because Derrick Henry's still been in the game. The Bengals' run defense not that good. Derrick Henry got 7 rushes, 38 yards, and a touchdown so far. He's coming out of the game on 3rd and 5. They're probably going to be passing down, most likely. Let's see if the Ravens can make something happen. It's 3rd and 5. Zay Flowers going in motion. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Lamar Jackson stepping up. He's scrambling, and nothing is there. He's not moving as fast as he once did either because the hamstring not 100%. And that right there going to be a 4th down. You got to punt it. I have to punt it. The Ravens 3 and out. They're the Bengals defense been getting pressure in pretty well. I don't know where this been at for the past 10, 11, 12, 13 weeks. They're getting pressure in there. Lamar Jackson already been sacked in this game. And also been strip sacked in this game as well. A few times. One is a self-inflicted fumble, but it still counts to the nearest person, I think. The Bengals bring it up to like a 37, 38, so they have some all right field position. Let's see what Joe Burrow can do. The likely fumble is the key play so far. Yep. Likely on fumble right there, because that right there, that's a major point on the board, because you still be leading right now. Even with all the turnovers and mistakes, you still be leading 14-12 right now. But that right there was a crucial play. Now I'm coming back to hunt them too. Because if the Bengals score right here, and get a touchdown score right here. Yeah, 32 pass attempts in the first half. Oh dang. I know he had 32 pass attempts, so Burrow. But they get a touchdown right here, of course, on this drive. And you start pulling Derrick Henry out of the game where the Ravens can run and make them one-dimensional, then that's when things get shaky because for some reason they haven't been able to stop the Bengals' pass rush. Joe Burrow just throws it away. Couldn't outrun them, just threw the ball away, getting out of the pocket. It's 3rd and 4 now. And now you got Nate Wiggins going out the field. Hurt his ankle a little bit, so we'll see what that is about when they're top cornerbacks. They starting cornerback. It's 3rd and 4 now. The Bengals need to get the first down right here. Get momentum on your side. Oh, where's Cal Hamilton? They got him down there on the line. Is he blitzing? Or he's dropping back? He might be blitzing actually. Oh no, he dropped back. But doesn't matter. First down. Jamar Chase. They can get a touchdown here. And kind of pull make it 20, it would be 20-12. Well, maybe 19-12, depending on if they go for 2. 19-7, I meant to say. The 2-score lead, and then you start pulling when Derrick Henry got the game, you're like, oh, it's kind of hard to score. You can't hand it off. Zero. Joe Burrow's going to scramble and gets a few yards and got a bounce. About 2 yards in that play. Probably 2nd and 8. Cover 0 means we man-to-man. Yep. Man, and then you're going to see some smack coming in, too. There's going to be more people that you can block. Second and 7. The screen. He spins out. I feel like that was unnecessary. He didn't have to spin out the first guy. He could have just kind of just kept it. You know, spinned out the first guy, got some yards, but I feel like he could have just kept running. I don't think the guy would have caught him. The D lineman. You get caught by D lineman. Well, it gotta be like somebody like freak of nature, like Aaron Donald or something. Too many D linemen don't catch a running back too often. Unless they count the edge rushers and defensive ends as D linemen, I guess, technically. Then they probably can catch them, of course. The Burrow calls a timeout. It's time to see what's going on. He's kind of like Palomalu in the sense of play style, but yeah, being 6'5", Kyle Hamilton, like that kind of plays similar to Palomalu in the sense of like they use him, they put him on the line, put him in the slot, they have him blitzing in, he plays in the safety. The safety he plays as on the outside of the corner. He does everything like that. He's been very effective doing that too. Yeah, but he got him on the line again. This is crazy. He dropping back. The coverage. Bro had a guy. It might call PI actually. Even though the ball is a little uncatchable, and had a chance on it might call PI. See, Burrow had a guy on the running back initially, but he kind of pump fake and kept it. We call pass interference though. You know the ball is a little uncatchable. But still, you don't want to do any boneheaded plays. That's TJ Tampa. Oh, I remember he was from he was a rookie, I think, right? Or a 2 year, I think year 2 player. Bro, almost hit his head on the ground. Look, he's grabbing him, so like he probably had a chance to get the ball, leading him up. Even though it's a little uncatchable style, like ball. It's 1st and 10. Come on. Oh, man. You get a touchdown here. You get a touchdown here, it'd be great. Somebody P. Ryan, nice play. Go and try to put the pressure on the Ravens like that. Get a touchdown here. And the way your defense playing, Bengals, you can get pressure. Try to win this game. The Steelers need a dominant defensive line to take some of the pressure off TJ and Highfield. Yeah. They rely on Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward is cool. He played good this season, of course, but he's a little older still. The Kelvin Benton has developed well, and Harmon has played well. But Harmon is out this week too, which does hurt. Alex Highsmith, he's out. I think he's injured still. I don't know if he's gonna be able to play this week, but the injuries for him might have been happening. I think they probably might get rid of him. Burrow scrambles, okay, up for a first down. They might get rid of Alex Highsmith. I like Alex Highsmith, but I think after the season, you probably roll with TJ and Herbig and Sawyer, and you can always draft another young guy. You do a good job in drafting edge rushers, so you can probably draft another guy and develop well. That's one thing the Steelers can do, develop those edge rushers. You probably can bring a guy in and then use Alex Highsmith. You maybe trade him away for some more picks that might help you move up to get something else. I don't know. But Yeah, the Steelers, yeah, the D line can get dominant in the middle. Like we've seen it throughout the games. Of course, they've been inconsistent, of course, but they stay dominant up the middle and get pressure up the gut. It does help out on the edge a lot. But we'll see if they do that this week against the Bills. We're gonna need that. Burrow going over the top. Hudson is play some defense because Cal Hamilton was all on that. He had to jump over and swat it down. Cal Hamilton is a gem piece to have on your team. It's a queen chess piece. You know, queen chess piece can go anywhere on the board. That's what Cal Hamilton is. He can do anything out there. And it's great having him. If you're a Raven fan, you're probably happy about that. And you got Malachi Starks too. I was hoping that the Steelers got Malachi Starks. He was on my draft board. I had the mock draft a few times. We went that approach. And Cam Scatterbo. Cam Scatterbo was another person as well. I felt like he like embodied what a Steeler was. But we got Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson got potential, but they don't use him. So I don't know how he's going to be. It's third down. Yep. Let's see what that Taylor got right here. The defense is playing good. You need to be aggressive a little bit. If I get close enough on the first down, close enough to the first down, I might go for it if I'm the Bengals. But it's been a long drive so far. A touchdown got to happen. You need a touchdown here. You got Samaje Perine back there because you're sending pressure in there. Oh my God. Hudson with a one-handed catch. Touchdown, Bengals. Tanner Hudson with a one-handed catch to tie in. Throw the ball. I believe he's tight end. I believe so. But throw the ball on the outside. And that's against Cal Hamilton, too. That's a tough catch to make. Cal Hamilton had good defense on him. But that right there's a tough catch right there. Turning his body. That's against Cal Hamilton, one of the best in the game. So, right there was a tough play. Tied in. Didn't really do anything crazy. Route-wise. Yeah, because he had a little contact, but they both hand fighting. So, they don't call that too often. Harbaugh always whining about something. He'd be like, what's happening? I'm like, what is going on? Like, come on, man. I'm like, you're doing too much. That's a tough catch right there. It was good defense. It was good coverage, but better offense. And now the Bengals up 19-7. Let's see if they can do it. This is looking really good because Lamar's playing like trash. Yeah, Lamar, I don't know what's going on. And now that they up 19-7, they're down 2 scores now. Derrick Henry still can be in the game, of course, but they ain't better run the ball like they want to fully. They can run it still a little bit because there's still a lot of game left. They can better run the ball like you want to, so you don't have to pass it like that. If they don't score here, it's going to be very interesting. Because the Bengals have shown constantly throughout the game that they can get down there. They just couldn't capitalize in the red zone. They can get down there constantly, over and over. They just can capitalize when they get down to the red zone. But this time they actually get down there and capitalize in the red zone, make it 19-7. The score should be like 26 to 7, really. But the score is 19-7. Still a lot of football left, but I think the Bengals can pull it off. That'd be great. Yeah, the Ravens have dropped to 6-6, and the Steelers get an opportunity to play the Bills on Sunday. You win that game, you'll be 7-5. Now, if you lose, you'll still be top of the division. I think the Ravens will have they have another what's the name loss. They'd be 2-2 in division. They're 2-0 in division right now. They'd be 2-1 division. So you'd be right there, same as tiebreaker. It'd be based off of strictly wins, but do not lose. Please don't lose. Just go out there and handle business. Win the game against the Bills. Put yourself back on track. Oh, they got Brandon Cooks, of course, and Gabe Davis, and stuff like that. But I feel like those receivers are not guys to be fearful of in a sense of like, oh my God, these guys are going to kill us. You still can go out there and win that game. I think everything on 60%. Okay. I need to order that new microphone actually as well for Black Friday. Black Friday sale on Amazon. They ordered a new microphone. They got it like, instead of being 120, it's like 60 or 70. They ordered that. They need a new mic. Order it tomorrow. Blue ice cream. I don't think I ever had blue ice cream before. Blue ice cream. That's interesting. I don't think I ever had blue ice cream before. I don't know about that. Yeah, the pressure beginning there. Number 58. Got a strip sack and got the other sack as well, like that. Against Lamar. 2 sacks so far. It's 1st and 10 now. Lamar finds Mark Andrews. A nice pickup. A little dig route. This game, what time is it right now? 9:32. 9:32. This game should be over by 10:30-ish around that time. Close to that time. Depends. As 4th quarter goes, not too many penalties happen, of course. Handoff to Derrick Henry, and he gets a nice game. Probably 6 or 7. The Ravens are down 2 scores, so I'm trying to score fast a little bit. There's a lot of time left in the game. Of course, you got the 3rd quarter, then the 4th quarter, so we'll see. You got 8 yards from that pickup. You might as well just run it again, get the first. Unless you have something else in mind. Yeah, pitch to Derrick Henry. He cuts up and gets more than enough for the first. Like 5 yards on that. I remember a few years ago, they said, Derrick Henry's done. He's washed up. And he's been playing tremendously. He was not washed up. He still had a lot of juice left. A lot of juice. I mean, he had 1,900 rushing yards last year. This year, I don't know how many yards he had, but I know he's up there. I think he's close to 1,000. At least he already got 1,000. This year he has 871. So yeah, he's close to it. Lamar being injured did hurt production a little bit, but he's close to 1,000. I think they haven't accounted to his new yards he got either right now. So yeah, he's like 900 and something yards. He probably finished with 1,200, 1,300. Derrick Henry. It's 3rd and 3. Third and 3. Lamar calling the audible. It's definitely passing down unless Lamar decides to keep it. Yep, Lamar keeps it. And get out of bounds. And the read option, he kept it that time. They got a good drive going on so far. Now, we've seen the Bengals blow leads before in games, so hopefully it's not the case this time. First and 10, Lamar pitches it to Mitchell. And Mitchell keeps it, and he gets in the end zone for a touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens got a good drive against the Bengals. Keaton Mitchell. No one touched him on the play. Just ran right through. No one touched him on that play. Just ran right through. Showing Zay Flowers, the distraction route, basically. They start blocking. No one touched him. Mitchell just got right in there. Touchdown. So now the score should be 14 to 19, depending on if he hit this. Yep. 14 to 19. So the Bengals can respond and keep the lead and keep the momentum. The Bengals are up by 5. So you can get a touchdown again. Let's see this. So the Ravens score, now the score is 8. I said 8. Now the score is 19-14. Bengals, they got a good lead because their defense is known for blowing coverages and stuff as well like this, and blowing leads as well. Because they had opportunity against the Bears before. We've seen against the Patriots last week, they up 10-0, playing good defense, and then all of a sudden, they kind of like mess things up and able to stop anything. So we'll see if the Bengals can slow the pace down, try to run the football this drive right here, move the sticks, and try to win this game. This is the first matchup between the. It is the first matchup between the Bengals and Ravens. I don't know when they play again. Bengals versus Ravens. This is the first matchup. Yes, they play December 14th, so they play in a few weeks after this as well. I think maybe not next week, but the week after next. So they'll play in 2 weeks again. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see if Joe Burrow can get a long, slow drive. You know, that 6 or 7 minute drive. Like that, maybe longer. Maybe an 8-minute drive. That'd be great. Get a long drive, score a touchdown, and put some pressure on them. So the Bengals just have to keep scoring. Yeah, they keep scoring. They're good, but I need a long drive, though. I need a long, 7-minute drive like that. Run the ball a little bit as well, like that. Long 7-minute drive. They score a touchdown. Make the score 26-14. That'd be good. Oh, Cal Hamilton fell. Chase Brown off the little pitch. Nice pickup. Oh, somebody P. Ryan getting through up the middle. Nice run. They run the ball. No, take your time on the drive. Get a touchdown. That'd be good. Yeah, you play two safeties over top. The run game should be effective against it. You're hoping that the backers can engage. If not, you can switch it to single high safety and have one of your guys safeties in the box. Burrow going deep. Oh my God! Did you catch that? Oh, he dropped it. You gotta catch that. That was good chin right there. But he caught that. I was like, oh my God. But he bobbled it at the end like that on the fall. That been tough catch to make. 2nd and 10 now. Not the win himself too. You know, it's cold, you hit that ground, it's like different. On training in the garage, lifting and stuff. Like my free time. And the garage is cold now because the temperature change. Make the air harder to breathe in the cold, of course. Somebody P. Ryan up the middle. He gets about 3 yards on that maybe. So now it's 3rd down. Get a 1st down here. Keep the drive alive. You want to keep the pressure on them. And momentum on your side. The Burrow got like 40 pass attempts, I think, so far. He threw the ball 32 times in the 1st half, which is crazy. Now, if they want to go for him forward, they might run it here. We'll throw a quick little pass. They got Jamar Chase again, 1st down. No need for it. Got Hamilton in the middle. He's blitzed in this time. And Marlon Humphrey over there, out there to Jamar Chase. That's tough to guard. James Pierre clamped him up though. That was a clamp. James Pierre clamped him up 2 weeks ago. James Pierre was on him. I think he held him to like 2 catches for like 13 yards, something like that, 14 yards. Good job. James Pierre is smaller, and he's good in man coverage. I'm hoping the Steelers move him to inside man coverage. So he can play in the inside. Because Brandon Echols cannot play inside, or he cannot play in man like sometimes like that. Early in the season he was playing good in man, but it was because he was on the outside. But having the inside playing man is not his strength. But James Pierre can play it like that. Come in there, do you have Sunday Samuel? I know Sunday Samuel playing. We got to see on Saturday. The Steelers say. It's been like 3 weeks. I'm like, he should be ready now. But Coach Tomlin said he's working his tail off. It's too early for me to say it. I'm like, Coach Tomlin got to talk in the riddles, like he's a riddler or something. Just say yes or no. I'm like, I love Coach Tomlin, but he be talking riddles like that. Like, is he gonna play this week? We evaluate our options, determine the what guys will be out there, and we'll see respectable plays that will be made, and we'll give you the best. Let's say yes or no, Coach. Like, no. Okay, then thank you. I'm like, Coach telling me, you doing on purpose. Like, you just want to talk sometimes. 3rd and 9. They seen a lot of pressure in. And Burrow going down. He got a guy. Touchdown. It's in the blitz in. Some pressure in. When you usually do that, you got to make sure you get home. If you don't get home, you're going to be lost out there. And it's a touchdown. Nice play. He ran like a post route. Look at that, because the pressure got in there. They did a good job and hold it off. Somebody P. Ryan with that block was nice. the block off the edge, and then Joe Burrow delivering the ball. That was a perfect block right there. So P. Ryan picking the blitz up, and then off the little post route. Nice. Round the money. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow said, stop playing with them. He said, I'm back. The Bengals are up 26-14, back to a 2-score lead. They have shown, because they were drive down against the Ravens defense, and now they're actually capitalizing in on each red zone trip. Nice play. I did pick Joe Burrow up in fantasy, too, just in case. I didn't start him this week. I was trying to wait and see how he looked. He's looking pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and get him ready for, I think next week they play the Bills. I don't know how to see how things go, but I'm going to get him ready. Lamar Jackson is not playing too good for me in fantasy the past 3 weeks. And I'm going to need him for the playoffs. Burke got 22 points in fantasy. It's just starting him. I can take no chances and see how good he's going to look. Yeah, I said just keep scoring. Yep. You keep scoring, you keep the lead. And plus having a 2-score lead cushion does help right now too. Now they can get a stop right here against the Ravens and score again. The game might be, I won't say it's over because you never know in football like that, especially when you're playing against top level teams. But it might be over. Might be. Because I'm like, for some reason the Ravens look a little sluggish. I know coming off they beat the Jets. They got past the Jets like that. But you watch that game, I think the score was 23-10, but you watch the game, they look a little sluggish in certain aspects of things. And yes, they've won 5 straight, but if you watch those games, you're like, the offense is not playing the way it once played a little bit. And I know Lamar is a good quarterback, but he's not 100%. You can tell. And the O-line has been, a little shaky. So if you're able to stop them, stop the run a little bit, and you're able to get a little good lead on them, hey, it'd be good. Kind of like the Bills too, same kind of team a little bit. Because Josh Allen like to play a lot of hero ball sometimes. They can get him in trouble. But you kind of have to do that a little bit at times because the receivers on the outside are really getting open like that. Sunday Night Football, they got the Commanders. They should start flexing some games. Been some of the best ones on Sunday night. Commanders was a good team last year, but the injuries this year have been bad. Jaden Daniels being injured, Debo Samuel, and all type of guys. Terry McLaurin missed a lot of games too. I had him in fantasy. He came back to help me win that week. Yeah, so Lamar, 9 for 17, 146, 26 rushing yards, but 2 fumble losses. And Joe Burrow got 2 touchdown passes right now, but he was 21 for 42, which is not the best, of course, but still getting it done. 42 pass attempts. So his first game, he's going to make sure you just air it out. He said, you going to air this ball out. Just throw the ball. First and 10. This should be the last play of the third quarter. Then we get to the fourth quarter and see what happens. You got Derrick Henry in the backfield. Might be a run unless it's a play action design. They get the fullback going back there, so it might be a run. The Ravens still run like an old school team. You got the fullback. The I formation. Derrick Henry. The flag though. Holding on offense. It's the last thing you wanted to see. If you're a Raven fan, you're like, dang. So that'll be a longer down. Be 1st and 20 now. When the Bengals are down. We have a leg cramp or something. It's 1st and 20. Play action, Lamar. Gonna go to Derrick Henry on the pass. And Derrick Henry turns upfield. And Derrick Henry cuts back. And Derrick Henry still going. Nice play. 45 yards, Derrick Henry. He's not really known for pass catching, but it was a little 2-yard catch. He turns it into a 45-yard gain. Derrick Henry breaking tackles and making guys miss. That's why you get the ball to the playmakers. Get the ball to your best guy. Derrick Henry. Yeah, the Bengals offense, like you said, Byron, yeah, they got to keep scoring because the Bengals defense was doing good at first, but now they allow a lot of big chunk plays. So the Bengals offense, like, he made sure they keep scoring, run the football as well, but keep scoring and stay afloat because the Bengals defense is starting to allow a lot of big plays the past 2 drives. Like 45-yard play on you get the penalty, 1st and 20, and you allow them to go 45 yards. Like, damn. That's a big game right there by Derrick Henry. Oh, there's a dump off too. Yeah, but I will be back on Sunday to stream. I was streaming on still a syndicate channel at first. I might just stream it on this channel. It depends. Either way, it'd be the same thing. If I stream on still a syndicate channel, that means I have the women right, women wrong live right after on this channel. But I'll see. I'll probably stream it on this channel right here. I did release the preview today, the game preview for the Steelers earlier today. I recorded that thing yesterday, but I didn't expect it to be that long. Some of the videos I did like yesterday, I did the little office adjustments and defense adjustments. I expect that video to be that long. It was 17 minutes, and the preview was 14 minutes. I was like, oh, that video was longer than I thought. Like, hey, I guess on the video, especially the adjustments one, because I'm trying to break down what we need to do. And it's really simple, really. Run the football, play action, at the middle of the field, and defensively, stay in your cover 2 look, the two shell safety look, and play on cover 2 and man-to-man defense, and keep everything hemmed in front of you. You got Mitchell. He doesn't get anywhere on that play. So here catches it and just juice. And, you know, Henry got that acceleration. He can just go 0 to 100 and be at full speed already at that size. It's crazy. Lamar Jackson throws a back shoulder to the future Hall of Famer, DeAndre Hopkins. He got 1,000 catches already, right? I think so. I believe he got 1,000 catches. Right now, he's just playing just for the love of the game because he's not, I don't say he's washed up, but he's not the same. He's kind of like, you still have a few plays left in him here and there for you. He's 34, I think. Two-time All-Pro, first-team All-Pro. He has, he got 1,000 catches now. Yeah. He's at 999, so I think that right there put him at 1,000, right? Or unless he had already got it. Yeah, Hopkins, yeah, had 1,000 catches. Well, Lamar Jackson, they throw that ball away. The Bengals pressure is getting there. Now, they allow some chunk plays, of course, some big yardage on the field, but they're getting pressure in there. It's 39 now. Because you got the holding penalty a little bit. It's 39 now. The Bengals they got like about 8 people on the line. Sending pressure in. The ball is tipped and it's picked off. Yeah, they had 8 people on the line. It might be woo. Bengals with a pick. Hey, I said defense get a stop. They got something even better. They got a pick. The ball tipped off. I said they had 8 people on the line. I was like, yeah, 8 people on the line. They sent 8 in. There's like a 7 or 8 man blitz. So like 7 people in there, and one of them got home to be able to tip the ball up in the air. Like that. The way you never get on the play. If you can't get there, you put your hands up like that. Tip the ball in the air. You get picked off. Lamar Jackson. This is his 3rd turnover today. He got 2 fumble losses and now a pick. He don't want me to win fantasy. Lamar Jackson with a pick. I'm like, man. But somehow I'm still good right now. I'm up 33-9. My opponent had Josh Jacobs and a Chiefs defense. Chiefs defense gave him 0 points, and Josh Jacobs gave him 9. I had Dave Montgomery 10. I got Derrick Henry 16, and right now Lamar Jackson got me 5 points after that fumble loss, of course. I mean that interception he threw. He probably finished with up there a little bit. We'll see. I'm still contemplating. I don't know if I should start the Steelers defense or not this week in fantasy versus the Bills. I think they should do good, but I do have the Colts defense as well, so I gotta see. But Lamar Jackson, turn the ball over. I don't know what's going on. He turned the ball over a lot. Make sure you do that next week. When you play against the Steelers, do that same thing. Turn the ball over. He usually turn the ball over a lot against us too as well, but hope he turn the ball over. That man can turn the ball over a lot. Boom was getting pretty dim in the Ravensville, yep. And I tell people, people say the Ravens are gonna blow the Bengals out. I'm like, nah, division games be different. We lost to the Bengals too as well. Early in the season, when we was 4-1. We were 4-1. They was coming in. It was like 2-3 at one point. I think 2-3, something like that. 2-4 or something. And we was going to play them in their home, of course, on Thursday night, and they got us. They got us by a little bit, by a game winning field goal. So it's possible. Like division games are always crazy. So you're looking at the Ravens. It's a short week too. Short week always gets you. Short week division games get you. The AFC North record. They say no AFC team has won on the road. Actually, the Bengals might be the first one. I think they say no AFC team has won the road in Thursday night football. I think most of the teams have lost. I think these only I think like 1 or 2 teams have won. on the road. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta pull the stat back up. But I think the record is like crazy, like 2-16 or something. So we lost ours, but the Ravens are at home this time. So Thursday night game, the Bengals have to be one of the teams that do it in a while, because usually it's the opposite. But the Bengals, in a turnover, they had 8 people on the line. One dropped back, 7 all blitzed in. It seemed like it, and one got a hand in there and he got picked off. But yeah, it's getting dim. Ravensville. Lamar Jackson throwing his helmet. Frustration. Another turnover. Joe Burrow going under center. Motioning Jamar Chase. Hand off to Chase Brown. Run that ball a little bit. Just that defense is horrible, but they've been playing good. You get 4 turnovers. Hey, you stepped up big time in the division game against a team that was definitely favored to win. The Ravens was up by a lot, favored to win this game. And you go out there and basically shut them down. Burrow dropping back. Jamar Chase trying to come back to the ball. Incompletion. Still 12 minutes left, so I won't say the game is over just yet, but hey, Bengals score a touchdown here. It might be. I'm hoping it does be over a little bit, because I can end the stream early. Be like, oh yep, game's over. Oh yeah, Joe Burrow, Mike Gesicki, first down. I should have started Joe Burrow. I know Joe Burrow gonna come out. I need to be solid enough, but I think he's gonna be doing this. I'll probably start next week. I need a spark in my fantasy team, because Lamar Jackson been tripping the past 2 weeks for me in fantasy. I have Rodgers, Lamar, and Joe. I'm not Aaron Rodgers gonna look we coming back. He should be all right, but we'll see. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow 12 of 44. Got 2 touchdown passes as well. It should be a run right here, probably. A halfback draw. Cal Hamilton right on that play. He's seen that. A tackle for a loss. Cal Hamilton coming off the edge. That's an old video right there. I haven't seen it in a while. That was 2 years ago. That was a year ago. Also, that's when we signed Corey Patterson. Oh yeah, I did do a video right there. That was funny. The old thumbnails. This right here was no, that was 2 days. That was 3 days ago. They saw some old video. That's an old video. I think about 3 days ago. And that was last year. Jamar Chase with a big catch. Khalil Ware talking about some trades. This right here was just a few months ago. This is this year. Last year, this year. This is the off-season, talking about the contracts and stuff. Off-season news always do better than in-season news in football, unlike in the media stuff. Like on YouTube and stuff like that, the off-season news always do better. Like the draft. I love, of course, when the season starts. Watching the season is good and stuff, of course. You can watch the games and everything, but in the off-season, I like doing the draft stuff. The draft stuff is always fun. Like looking at the draft, looking at all the different players in the draft, breaking them down, looking at their film and watching their highlights and their games, talking about the free agents and trade rumors and all type of stuff. It's always fun to do in the off season. But in season is good too. In season is a little more stressful, because all season you going based off speculation. Like, we got this guy and that guy. We got our team gonna be good because we got these people at it. In the regular season, it'd be stressful. We'd be like, come on, man, we gotta get together. The Ravens won't come back. How long before the calls for trading Lamar? Now, the fans be crazy to trade Lamar because I know Raven fans, they do be saying some stuff. Like, they be like, they kind of like our fans a little bit. They go to extreme after the loss like that. But they trade Lamar. Go and send him to Pittsburgh. We'll take him. Lamar Jackson to Pittsburgh. With our team, our structure, we definitely win Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson won't put in Harden's way either, like that, because he has some weapons, of course. He have his tight end play might be the same. You know, he got Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews, but he'll still have Pat Fryermuth. You got Jonas Smith and Darnell Washington. You got DK Metcalf. We'll add another receiver in the draft to the mix and stuff. A defense, you know, that's pretty good. You know, I know they're inconsistent this year, but overall defense still pretty good at times like that. You know, so I think it'd be cool. I'd take him in Pittsburgh for sure. That'd be good. I was hoping that we had a guy like that eventually. Lamar on contract, he might be due for some more money in a little bit. Somebody P Ryan on that play. Joe Burrow could have kept that maybe. With the re-option, he might have got a first down. They're going for a field goal right here. Field goal is still good though. Lamar, I don't know, Lamar. Joe Burrow could have kept that, I think. Now, they had a guy waiting on the edge for him, but I feel like his toe not that good. I feel like he outran that guy. 4th and 3. They're going for the 52-yard field goal. No faking or anything, right? I don't think so, no. And it's good. So now it's 29-14. So it's still 2-score lead as well like that. They just extended a little bit more. So the Ravens do get a range. They would have to go for 2. They did tie it up. They didn't score anymore. The way the Ravens defense is playing, the Bengals might score again. So Ravens have to pass, which is not their game. Yep. So no more Derrick Henry might be out there a little bit. They're like on short situation to maybe give them, but you got to pass the ball. Because now it's only 9 minutes left. The Bengals did a good amount of time on that drive right there. So now it's only 9 minutes left. You have to go down there and score fast. Usually most scoring drives take about at least 4 minutes. Unless the Bengals defense just mess up and allow some more chunk plays, of course. But don't think about a good amount of time like that, get down there. So you want to make sure you get down there, try to score. But the way the Ravens been looking, I don't know. I might turn the ball over again. Lamar Jackson, the ball in his hands. Usually you want the ball in Lamar Jackson's hands, but the turnover, the first one, he tried to switch. I don't know what he's trying to do right there. He tried to get out of pressure, try to switch the ball. But when he did that, he grabbed his arm and got strip sacked. Second time, trying to throw the ball. The ball like this come right here. Instead of releasing right there, he tried to pull it back, and the ball gets knocked out. His hand like that, that's his own merit again. And then the other one, you know, they sent the pressure and they had 7 on the line. So probably he didn't try to drop back. He tried to still throw that ball in the middle. You know, when the pressure is coming right there, throwing the ball in the middle is going to be very hard because the D linemen will have their hands up. So he tried to throw the ball in the middle, ball get tipped up, picked off. So it's like Lamar Jackson is the guy you want to have the ball in his hands, but 3 turnovers. So I don't know. They're going to have to do something. And the Ravens team is really like, their passing game is not really like you said, their strong suit, of course, not really that game because they really ain't got any like dogs like that on receivers. Like Zay Flowers is cool. Don't get me wrong, he's a cool receiver. Isaiah Likely is a tight end, but he's cool too as well. But they really ain't got anybody like that where it's like, I can drop back and deliver. Like, kind of the Bengals got Jamar Chase and stuff like that. They ain't got nobody like that, like, who go out there and do that. So, I don't know how this going to go. The legendary John Madden. RP. And Turkey Duckling. Turkey Duckling. This is crazy. I like Turkey Duckling. Who's a duck inside a turkey. Oh, that's crazy. The Ravens don't score here. It might be over unless some miracle happens. Which is good. It's over. Lamar Jackson finding Isaiah Likely on that play. The clock ain't gonna stop unless it's on after 5 minutes, I think the fourth. So they gotta go a little fast, probably a little fast pace. They've been down 2 scores. Third and down. Third down. Incomplete. Oh, see the flag. I had to do the flag late. Like, do it when it happens in the motion. Like, incomplete. And you listen to the fan. They listen to the fan reaction. Then throw the flag. I'm like, you see the penalty happen like that. And then he gets up and do this, and then you wait, and then you throw the flag. Throw it when it happens. If it's prior to the pass, why didn't you throw the flag when it happened before the pass is delivered? I don't understand that. Sometimes I feel like they just say stuff to keep the game interesting. Yeah, he was holding, of course, but he should have called it right there when it happened instead of waiting till after the reaction, then you call it. It's 1st and 10 now. Lamar going deep down the field. Oh man, incomplete. He had a guy, but he did not survive the fall. Webster got past him. He just ran past him. Now Lamar threw the ball. He had to slow down a little bit. Now he still caught that ball pass, of course, and survived the ground. But Lamar just threw that ball a little ahead, a little further ahead, I think. And he catches like this, where he just walking in the end zone. He had to slow down a little bit, as you see. He slow down a little bit just himself. He should have still caught it, but the ball touch could have been better a little bit. So getting 10. Oh, he got a blitz in coming. Lamar trying to find somebody. He got Isaiah Likely, and he's short. He stayed in bounds too. What's up, Jerry? Let's go Bengals. Yeah, the Bengals can't play defensively. Got 4 turnovers on defense. Like I took on the game picks, I was like, hey, division games are tough, especially in the AFC North on Thursday night. Short week. As a team that's the top team, sometimes you can get knocked off. We've seen it happened to us too as well. That happened to us when we played the Bengals. It was 4-1 coming on a short week against them. They had nothing to lose. We had a lot to lose, and we lost that game too. Turned the ball over a few times. So it can happen. And it happened right now to the Ravens. They call a false start on the offense, even though the guy jumped the line. Oh. We'll take it though. Oh yeah, the left guard did. What's his name did jump. The Bengals they look like they're showing the blitz a little bit. I don't know if they're going to blitz in or they're going to drop back in coverage. They blitzing. They blitzing. And Lamar Jackson throws it too high, trying to get the ball out of there. They send the blitz in on that. The blitz been working too. You got a turnover for them last time. It's 4th and 8. They're going to have to go for it because there's 8 minutes left in the game. You punt it. Your defense hasn't shown the ability to stop anything, so you're gonna have to go for this right here. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. You're gonna have to. It'll be your best play. It's 4th and 8. Your best play right here because you don't get this. The pressure coming in off the edge. Lamar stepping up and, oh, almost picked off. Deflected. The Bengals clamping up. 7 minutes left in the game. He almost picked that off. Lamar tried to throw a little pass. Lamar hasn't played good the past few games. Let's pull his numbers up a little bit. I'm about to bench him on my fantasy team next week. This is Lamar Jackson. Okay, last week, the past 3 games for Lamar Jackson. This is his numbers. The past 4 games actually. Against the Vikings, 87 passer rating, 1 touchdown, 176 yards, 58 completion percentage. Not that good. Against the Browns, 56 completion percentage, 193 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 47 passer rating. They still won though. Against the Jets, 153 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 76 passer rating, 56 completion percentage as well. So he's been under 60 the past 4 games. And then this game right here, 51 completion percentage, and he has 219 passing yards, and he has 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 63 passer rating. So the past 4 games, Lamar Jackson has not looked good. Now, against the Dolphins, that's the Dolphins. Anybody, I can go out there and look good against the Dolphins. The Dolphins allow anybody to look good. But besides the Dolphins game, Lamar Jackson has not looked good at all like that. You know, these are here the early games he played before he got injured. But besides that game, he has not looked good. Everything has been stagnant and slow. He has 1 touchdown pass and 3 interceptions over that span like that since coming back. Yes, they have won, but that's through their defense and everything else. So Lamar has not been playing too good since he got back. I know they kind of rushed him back a little bit to get out there and play, but he's not 100% healthy. You can tell like that, and it's hurt his team a little bit. Now, most time they've been able to overcome it and still win, but when you turn the ball like this and you play against a team that can score points, the Bengals can score some points. It's kind of hard to overcome that like that poor play in quarterback position. It's all right. It's over. The governor called and gave the Steelers a reprieve. So it's over. The game gotta be over right here. The game is over now. Like that. The game should be over because they're right there. They still have I would say a little bit of a chance to like at least make it interesting. They can get a 3-and-out right here. They can get 3-and-out right here, and then try to score, but. The way it's looking, Lamar Jackson not played good the past 3 games. His passer rate and everything been lower like that. His total numbers of the season is cool. 15 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But, he's thrown 3 interceptions the past 3 games and only 1 touchdown pass in the past 4 games as well. So, it's like, yeah. Chase Brown. Oh, yeah. Nice run by Chase Brown. He almost broke free. See, I guess hate watching does work. Hate watching does work. First and 10. Should be another run, probably. Chase Brown again up the gut. Second and 2 now, 6 minutes left. Bengals have taken control of this game. Raiders had opportunities. The Bengals defense delivered every time. The interception, the turnover on downs like that, getting pressure in, blitzing, getting the sack and stuff. They've shown some poise and some fight and some physicality on today. The Bengals defense. I guess Joe Burrow coming back, a lot of spark underneath them or something. And they actually, with the win right here, they got a 6% chance of making the playoffs. They'll need a lot of things to happen, of course. But you put our hopes alive. And this camera about to die. What about that? Your hopes alive, but Lamar Jackson has not been good. 3 turnovers today. Only 1 touchdown pass in the past 3 games. I don't know. Hopefully he play like that against us too. He do the same thing. He play like that next week as well when he play us, so we can make sure to handle business. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. See, with them, they got back-to-back division games too, so it'll be tough. Oh. Burrow with the hard count, got him to jump. Got the Ravens to jump. I just want to see the Ravens score, the Bengals score one last time, and then we'll turn this off. First down. The stream been on for what? Almost 3 hours now. Well, actually, it is 3 hours now. Okay. That's good. 3-hour stream on Thanksgiving. Last year we did a holiday stream on Christmas. Yeah, you guys remember that? We lost to the Chiefs. that was a crazy game. We had a chance in that game too many times, but we just cannot get the ball in the end zone. Some missed throws and miscues. It's bad. I don't think we played Christmas this year. If I say, nah, I won't see them again. First and 10. For progress, if I get 1 yard in that play, 5 minutes left, just moving that clock down. That's how you do it. Ravens call that first time out. Ravens might be over because they already in field goal range. They hit this field goal, it's 31-14, and you're gonna need to score by 17 points to tie it up. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's the way you've been looking. 17 points in 5 minutes. It's possible, but it's very hard to do. It'll be very hard to do. Like in college football, you might have a chance. You'd be like, okay, 17 points in 5 minutes, it's probably gonna happen. We play defense in college, but NFL, I don't know, set you often. What's up, still here? He said, Burrow milking the clock. Yep. Looking that clock down. He was counting. He was 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Then he snapped it. They score a touchdown here, though. I'm gonna end the stream. I just want to see one last one. So I hope they get a touchdown to put it away. Yeah, I just want to see one last touchdown. One last touchdown. Then I'm gonna end the stream like that. And I'm gonna end the hate stream. Yeah, the game be over by then. Unless I just want to watch just for laughs. I do want Lamar Jackson to try to score a garbage time touchdown for my fantasy purposes. So we'll see. Joe Burrow throws it to Chase Brown. He stepped out. Yeah, at this point, a field goal puts it away. Yep. It'll be 31-14. They're not scoring like 17 points. Yes, in like 5 minutes, you'd be like, oh, you score with 21 and 28, and then get field goal tied up. I mean, it'd be 32-14, because I forgot they had 29. They had 28. It'd be 32-14. So they still have to score, go for 2 at least once of those scores, and it ain't going to happen in 5 minutes. They haven't done it all this time. I need that garbage time stuff, though. Just saying here for fantasy. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, you got Lamar too, right? I need that garbage time stuff. I might bench Lamar next week, because the past 4 games, he have not looked good. He threw 1 touchdown in the past 4 games, and he has turned the ball over like 6 times in the past 4 games as well. So I might have to bench him. I picked Joe Burrow up because I seen him available, and the one got him, so I picked him up. He got like 30 points in fantasy right now, so I might start him next week. I have Aaron Rodgers too, but he got injured, so I was like, let him go a little bit. So I might have to start Joe Burrow next week if he's playing like this. Chase Brown fumble. Yep, fumble. Yep. Just when you give the Bengals a little praise, they're like, oh, we forgot we're the Bengals, right? Fumble. Then they forgot that they started playing like a different team. They're like, wait, we're the Bengals. We're supposed to be winning. Supposed to fumble. Just fumble the ball away. I don't know how you fumbled that because you really didn't get. They didn't really do anything special. Just hold the ball like that. You trying to dance around. Just hold the ball. And they forgot they're the Bengals. They was like, we're the Bengals. We're the Bengals. We're not meant to win. So now at least they make it more interesting. Now I can't end the stream. They want to give me more watch time hours, I guess. The Bengals bungled again. Yep. The Bengals bungled again. They're playing a good game too, offensively, clean and everything, defensively as well. But it's Thanksgiving, so you gotta get the ball away at least once. I guess both teams have to. Lamar Jackson was in the season of giving a lot today. To get the ball away 3 times. I guess the Bengals have to give him one back. But the Cowboys game though was crazy. I did pick the Cowboys to win. I said the Cowboys, they got the offense. The defense got to make sure they keep everything hemmed in. And now the Cowboys defense with they added the Quentin Williams, of course, to the mix. You got Jalen Clowney back out there as well. They've been able to keep teams down a little bit, and that offense they've been playing pretty solid. I was like, okay. Then I had the Lions winning, but the Packers pass rush, it was just lighting Jared Goff up. I thought the Lions at least split it. They got swept by the Packers this season. They got lit up right there. I was like, dang. See, that's why the Bengals suck. Yep. I almost forgot. This is why they're 3-8. This is why they're 3-8. The typical who they activity. Yep. Who they said they're gonna beat them Bengals? Everybody can beat the Bengals. As you can see, they got 8 losses. I wonder who had it first. Was it the Bengals, who they, or was it the Saints, who that? Who they said they're gonna beat them Saints? Who they said they're gonna beat them Bengals? I wonder who had that first. I wonder how both teams got something similar. Who that and who they. So look at Lamar. They showing the turnover right there. I just mentioned that. No passing touchdowns the past 3 games, and he has 5 turnovers as well. The past 3 games. Yeah. You haven't been playing too good. But I need you to get a garbage time touchdown right here, Lamar, to make it interesting a little bit, and the Bengals just put it away. Drop the Ravens down to 6-6. If we can handle business the next 2 weeks, that'd be good. The Steelers. Lamar trying to get it out of there and throw the ball away. We can handle business though the next 2 weeks. Win against the Bills, win against the Ravens. The Ravens will be 6-7. We'll be 8-5. That'd be good. But we'll see. We'll see. Cause we can do it. Just we gotta stay consistent. Watch this game right here. We go out there and play real good against the Bills. Like, the Steelers go out there and play like that and beat the Bills. But then I gotta see if we can do it after that. Cause we can't string some games together. We started off 4-1, and ever since then we've been 2-4 like that. We've been like winning 1, then we lose 1. At one point we lost 2 straight. Then we won 1. Then we lost 1. Then we won 1. Then we lost 1. So let's see if we can kind of get back to being 4-1 over his next 5. That'd be good. Lamar Jackson dropping back, and he's going down the field, and I don't know who he's aiming for. He overthrew that badly. He said he need to knock Lamar out. They might have to bench him a little bit. I don't know. I feel like Lamar's not 100% still. Because he had a guy wide open, but I don't know. He's not stepping to his throws correctly. Last year, the man threw 41 touchdowns. He was like perfect last year. But this year, he has been off ever since that injury. Like that. It's 30-10 now. Might have to go DeAndre Hopkins on the back shoulder. Maybe. They're going to Mark Andrews. He gets about 5 or 6 yards on that. Fourth down. They don't get to drive alive. It's probably over because the Bengals shouldn't fumble again. They should just Put the clock up. Uncle got to do 3 QB sneaks or 3 kneel downs. Put the clock down a little bit, and then kick field goal. Make it 32-14, and seal the game away. It's 4th and 2 now. Lamar Jackson dropping back. They got some pressure coming in. Lamar steps up. He finds Mark Andrews on a little curl route. Look like it. It's 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Finding Zay Flowers. And Zay Flowers fumble. Oh, yeah. They're going to be over right there. And see, yep, still hit fumble again. It's a great hit. That right there to do it. Come on, Bengals. Score at least one more time. Score a touchdown one more time. So this is going to be like a blowout victory. Right now it's kind of like a blowout. It's like a beatdown, but I want to see like a blowout. Like, oh, they jacking them up. Zay Flowers. Fumble. I still remember that fumble he had against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. All he had to do was do this and go straight. He tried to do too much, got spent out, fumbled the ball away. I was like, Zay Flowers. He had that in the interception. I mean, the fumble in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago. And they'll fumble tonight too. But that right there probably the worst one, the championship game one, because he scored a touchdown right there. They probably would have been in the Super Bowl. I was like, Zay, all you had to do was do that. Go in there. Joe Burrow. The Bengals gave the Ravens a little hope. They fumbled the ball, gave them a little hope, but just snatched it away from them. This is the Bengals Super Bowl. It might be the Bengals Super Bowl. The next week they got the Bills. I'm gonna need to win that one too. Try to find a way to win. But they got the Bills, they got the Ravens again, Dolphins, Cardinals, and Browns. If they win out, they'll be 9-8. And you'll need some things to happen to get in the playoffs, but we'll see. Do my friend, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. See you Sunday. Peace out, Byron. Thank you for stopping by. I'll be live streaming Sunday. The Bills and Steelers. I'll see you guys Sunday. I'm trying to see the Bengals go score one last touchdown before I close it off and go eat some more food a little bit. Because tomorrow I get back to normal. I've been doing good with my diet. No bread. Keep the sugar very low as well. But Thanksgiving is an exception. But tomorrow I'll be back to normal. But I still got a few more hours today for one last play. I've been watching those videos too. You guys seen those videos that crazy gym, the diamond gym? They were going crazy in there. I was like, what the hell? I mean, it said 500 reps. They're doing max weight with 500 reps. They don't even change the weight out for anybody. Everybody doing the same weight. I'm like, man, trying to kill somebody. You gonna stop lifting? I'd rather die. I'm like, what? They're doing some crazy stuff in that gym, the diamond gym. I've been watching a lot of those videos. I'm like, what the hell? I train intensely, but not like that. I don't train like that. They doing some crazy stuff. I'm like, oh man, they're trying to kill themselves. He said, no talking in the gym, no laughing in the gym, putting your head down in the gym, no closing your eyes. I'm like, damn, you can't do anything in that gym. So you run that heel or do burpees. It's my JP run. See y'all right there. I don't mind the burpees or run the heels, but he had to do 500 reps of the max weight. I'm like, man. I'm like, he remember using all the weight. They're doing like the little. It was doing I think the bicep rolls like that. And he had the max weight on there, like the full thing. He added 2 more 45-pound plates on the side. I was like, man, I kill somebody. Everybody do the same weight too. Like he don't switch it. I think I might switch the reps, but everybody do the same weight. That diamond gym is crazy. That sound room, boardroom they have right there, the camera room, they look crazy. It's a lot of different things you gotta do. Switch the camera angles, different cameras. You gotta be active. The entire game, you gotta be active. You gotta be like pressing camera 1, camera 2, sky cam. We're gonna switch to the highlight reel. We're gonna switch to this. You gotta be active the entire game. You can't like not be off. Like they might have some people switch in maybe at times, but I don't think so. The 2-minute warning. Yep. 2nd and 12. I want the Bengals to score. Field goal would be cool, but I want them to score a touchdown. Go ahead and stick it to them. But they might not force anything. I'm hoping somebody break free with a run or something. Break free with a run. Make the turkey legs. Let's see. Come on, let somebody break 3. Let me break free. Break free. Come on. One last touchdown. He run. Gotta go for field goal. Uh-oh. Let's start on 5. We got time with the clock. We're trying to get this over. I hope the Ratbirds play like this against us. I hope so. Lamar been like this the past 4 games. Keep the same thing, Lamar. They got 10-day rest before you play the Steelers, but keep the same thing, Lamar. Play just like this against us. Because if you play like this, we definitely win that game. Our main focus is just stopping the run. Don't let Derrick Henry do what he did in the playoffs against us last year. Man had like almost 10 men was cooking us. They had 298 rushing yards against us in the playoffs, which is absolutely crazy. So stop the run. And Lamar Jackson haven't shown you so far, coming from his injury, they can deliver. He did it against the Dolphins, but that's the Dolphins though. But you start the run and make them one-dimensional, you're good. It's kind of like the thing for a lot of the different quarterbacks, like Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, Lamar Jackson. You make them like that because the receiving cores are cool and all, but they make mistakes eventually, as you see. You're going for a field goal, probably. Yeah. So we need healthy Harmon. Yeah, Harmon should be back. He's going to be out this week, but he should be back next week. I think Harmon is out and Broderick Jones is out. Broderick Jones got jacked up. Remember that dude, the defender jumped up. He tried to block him. He like kind of hurt his neck a little bit. So he's out this week. So I think they should be back next week, hopefully. I think Harmon got a knee injury. They ruled him out, so hopefully not too severe. And Deshaun Elliott, he might be back next week, right? Because he should be off. They should be coming off IR a little bit. I don't know if he's been practicing. I don't think so. But Deshaun Elliott, he might be like to get him back. Deshaun Elliott is not even 20 camp, but still undrafted. Oh, this is old. Deshaun Elliott, he opened a food pantry. Now, I don't know he's doing public service. I'm talking about like, is he going to play? Get back to community, injury update. Cause it's a hyperstatic knee, so he might be, he put him on IR 4 weeks ago. So IR, so it should be time maybe to activate him off IR. Now, I don't know if he'll be ready to play next week against the Ravens, but we might have him, you know, a little bit after that, maybe week 15, 16, something like that. That'd be cool to have. The Ravens are 6-6. Steelers are now back in divisional leader. Now, but that'd be good. Well, Bengals score, get this field goal so I can go ahead and turn this off. Bengals, field goal from McPherson. It's good. Okay. Good job, Bengals. Good job, Bengals. I thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to go ahead and turn this off. I'll see you guys on Sunday. See you Sunday on the stream. Steelers versus Bills. I'm going to be doing the stream right there, of course. See you Sunday there. Good job, Bengals. Hate watching does work. Good job, Bengals, getting it done. Now, Steelers, you handle business. You be 7-5. You have a 1-game lead again. And you have an opportunity to play the Ratbirds. And if you handle business there, you'll be good. You solidify yourself as top division leader. And you probably solidify yourself in being there. Because the Ravens, if you beat the Ravens, and make them lose 2 straight. And then they got to play the Patriots still and the Packers still. They might get knocked out, and you'll have yourself solidified as division leader and winning the first division for the first time since 20 when Big Ben had us at 12-0. So we'll see what kind of happens. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.